Do not worry.
Why, hello everyone. Welcome to a brand new Do Not Worry stream. I am your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon in the 09 during this wartime here, World War III. And I'm joined by the lovely Demi, folks. Hello, Demi. How's it going?
Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing good.
Hey, calm down outside. Sorry,
Cats are going crazy.
The cats are going crazy. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, Demi. Hello, hello.
Thank you.
Let's go to split screen, everyone's favorite split screen. Should we try split screen in another way like this, but then we can't see the chat? Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're just here hanging out. It's a chill stream. Okay, not a lot of it's going to be a little bit random, hanging out. Lots of random topics, jumping from one thing to the other. Some Lebanon War updates. There's also a mosquito here because I had the window open earlier, so we might be trying to smack a mosquito throughout this episode.
From time to time.
I tried to get it, but it keeps like coming on my like equipment, like on the screen, on the speaker, so I can't smack it
The important thing.
too hard. Yeah, it knows where to go. It's like, like you little fucker.
You can't get me.
I'm on your computer. You can't smack me there. So it's actually pretty smart. They're evolving. It's frightening, actually. We should all be very alarmed.
We have Bill Gates to thank for that.
Thank you, Bill Gates, for making these mosquitoes mutants.
You fucker.
Superhero mosquito mutants. Hello, everyone. Hoot, hello, Hoot, Ingenious Baboon, Victoria Nimis, Jay of the Dead. By the way, Victoria Nimis is Marina Nimis' sister.
Ooh.
So we have Victoria Nimis in the chat. Brierly,
Hello, hello.
We have Victoria. Marina's not here. We got Victoria, so there's someone representing the Nimis
The
family.
Nimis family.
Which is Farah Huwaidat, hello. The King Coho, hello. Miles Murphy Cork, hello. Today's going to be pretty chill. It's going to be a little bit all over the place. Before we get into all of that, folks, let me quick reminders. If you guys would like to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member. We have a goal of 800 members by the end of the month. A very lofty goal. Let me thank a few of our beloved members, such as Trini Mon, Ryan Peach, Felt Frog, Connor Russell 2088, Lilith Sherlock 64, The Marie Lunar, Tsot 62, Earlier Self, Mo 3235, also Emmy 6181, Hyper and Fixated, Trini Lemon, Maha Hassan 151, The Tactical Nerdist 78, and there's more numbers, but I can't read the rest of them. I can't see them. Lamp Boobs, Amy H M Cho, Pollute Nagoon 4244, and Maria G 9176. Whether you've been a member for 1 month, whether you've been a member for 13 months, holy shit, like Maria G. Thank you so much, Maria, for 13 months. That's insane. We love you. We appreciate you. Whether you're out there gifting memberships, whether you've been gifted a membership and never paid for membership, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel, and make sure that we can keep the lights on over here. And members get exclusive live streams every single week. I'm a little bit behind on all of that just because of the war. Okay, is that a good enough excuse for everyone? War? Those cats are going nuts outside.
Yeah,
And I saw
no
that
idea what
mosquito
they're
floating
doing.
somewhere. I thought I kind of injured it earlier.
It's flying around with half a
It's
broken
been
wing.
injured, but I hit it on the speaker and on the speaker button. So as I pressed it, like I pressed the button, so that gave it a little bit
Oh,
of
yeah.
like it went down. It saved
Yeah,
it a little
yeah,
bit of
I
hay,
got
so I couldn't fully smack it because I pressed the button by
Yeah.
smacking it, so it flew away, floated away.
That's like when you try to smack it like on your like fluffy bed sheets or something, and then like sinks in, and you think you got it, and then you lift your hand and it just floats away. That's what happens with me.
Holly says, Demi, you look stunning today. And
Thank you,
every day, may I add to
thank
that
you.
comment, Holly, and every single day. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
You beautiful people.
And guys, like the stream if you're we got 40 viewers right now and 6 likes on the stream. Let's go. Click that like button. If you're watching the replay, click that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hop into the live chat. Okay, let me add the donation link into the live chat. And there's some good news about the donation, guys.
Also, today is a very special day. Eid Mubarak to everyone.
Eid Mubarak, everybody.
I hope everyone's being able to celebrate, yani, despite the circumstances. Joy is still a form of resistance, and we need to practice that every single day. Stay like this. Oh yeah, it disappeared my neck when I crossed my legs. Ugh, me and the camera constantly at war. And now when I straighten again, oh no, it's good. Okay, it just cuts up my head. Oh, no, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, I need to find a way to put the tripod with the 2 legs on. Whatever, we'll figure it out. It's fine.
It's good. It's good.
Guys, this is a little homemade studio. If you guys, this is a converted bedroom. Isn't this great? Come here, it's cozy, nice and cozy. Come in, film. It grows on you, doesn't it? The studio?
It
does
does.
grow on you. And this shelf truly filled it out perfectly. Look at this beautiful shelf, folks. Sanded it myself, varnished it myself, still kind of get
Actually,
traces.
so impressive because I am a painter and working with varnish is a nightmare. Like, it's so sticky, it's so thick. And he did this beautiful job.
Thank you. I
Beautiful,
think
beautiful.
I should have coated it like I think a lot more, but like, hey, we live and learn.
We live, we learn.
And it's housing our beautiful Rivendell set, folks. Let me just take a second to hide that chat box right here. Look at that. Look at that beautiful thing. Look at that beautiful thing. Bricking.com, folks. Look at that little logo popping in right over here. Bricking.com, Lebanon's greatest source for all things bricks. Guys, I am going to be ordering that Star Wars Cantina set very soon. Very soon. Very soon. I can taste
If
it
this
already.
war goes on, we're gonna need something to fill our time.
I can smell that plastic. I can smell the cantina bar, the drinks being made, and them being racist towards robots. We don't serve your kind around here. All that stuff. It's gonna be easy coming. Okay, members, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. Also, patrons, we love our patrons. We got a brand new abductee patron, Mother's Milk. Big fan of the show, The Boys. I take it, Mother's Milk. Ooh, the mosquitoes right here again in front of my. It flew away. It's up in the lamp.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it.
You bastard. Yeah, you better fly away. You know what's coming if you come near me.
Last time there was a mosquito that bit me through my tights, like
Yeah.
in 6 different places, and I didn't feel it until we finished shooting. It
Telling
was
you,
so
they're
annoying.
mutating and they're getting smarter. You know?
Yep.
Soon enough, they'll be able to sit and talk on that mic. Hey, how's it going? Here are my thoughts on the war.
Oh my god, there ain't enough blood to suck.
We're running out of blood. Oh, you Lebanese people are famished. Your blood is toxic.
Oh my god, too dark, babe.
What's
Too
going on
real.
here? Disgusting
real.
humans.
Too real.
Oh. We should have like a picture of like a third guest, just like a little mosquito.
That would be fucking amazing. I would love that.
I need to find a way how to like just change my voice, modulate my voice with like
Into a
voice effects.
mosquito
too.
voice. I feel like you should do a whole episode like that.
Beloved patrons who also get exclusive content such as Nour and Karine's fantasy board review, where they read, let's just call it what it is, smut, nasty smut. We got to take a sneak peek into that disgusting novel here during the fundraiser. Nasty things happen in that book, folks. Nasty things.
I had to I was so ashamed of even listening to it.
It's shameful. It's all shameful, from the author to the people who consume this stuff. But if you guys want to listen,
No judgment.
if you guys want to listen to Nour and Karine reading that stuff on Patreon, go ahead and join the Patreon.
Exclusive content,
Exclusive,
yo.
let's go. And I'm also doing some like Gordon Ramsay reactions to Kitchen Nightmares, just fun stuff on Patreon. Go hop on over on Patreon. Let me get that link up for y'all. We have a graphic for it. Might as well use it. Ba-bang! Look at that. Patreon.com/donotworrypodcast. Join us, celebrate us. We appreciate you. No, you don't have to celebrate us. But let me thank some other lovely patrons, as well as Mother's Milk. We got Jesse Hyde, Monica Jade, Selena Francis, Yusra Yusuf, Caitlin Kegla, Ida, Refuzz, Emo Donut, RC207, Sharam Khan. Also, we have the slightly upgraded patrons, folks, but we love all our patrons all the same. Blonde patrons, Bomb Venusaur, Daniel Nechle, Mercedes W, Kaja Jorf, Mono, Haley Davis, Fergus Grant, Haifa and Hiba, Edouard Esfer, Antonio Jemail, Tufik Fakih, and we got our superhero, the patrons. We got our A Rose for You, Claudia, Preston Crawler, Rana F, Maroon Bouslaymin, and our God tier patron. The one left standing, Elian Mujabir. We love you, Elian Mujabir. Thank you to all of our beloved patrons. We love you. And that is all. And you guys don't have to do any of that. You don't have to become a member or a patron or throw in a super chat to support the channel. Simply like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a Do Not Warrior. We love you, appreciate you forever. And Spooky Boy just sends in a $5 super chat and says, just finished my math degree. Thank you for the entertainment and emotional support through it all. Love the community here, except you, Jim. God damn it. We missed Jim. Yeah, we didn't see Jim yesterday. Hope Jim is doing okay. $5. So thank you so much for the donuts. Congratulations on the math degree. I hated math. Math was my most hated subject at school. I went through a couple of math tutors in my life. Hate math. Could not hate it. I mean, I respect math, of course. The importance of where would we be
you
without
couldn't
math?
wrap your head around it at the time, because I was also horrible at math growing up, even to the point where my dad would get me tutors and I would do so great at home, but then I would fail the exams. So I think it's really something that's, connected to anxiety and stuff like that. So you're pretty good at mental math. Like when we're doing calculations, you do your
I
calculations
mean, the
faster
easy
than
stuff.
mine.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
15
okay.
plus 12, like that. I could do that shit all day. Why not? But like, hard
Why
math.
can't that just be math?
Yeah, can that just be math? I mean, hey, now with Chat GPT, who needs math? Am I right, everyone?
No,
You
we need
college
people like
students.
you, Lucky boy, honestly.
No, of course. Us and calculators
Doing
were
something
the
so
Chat
hard.
GPT of the time. There was even a way to like enter and save formulas
True.
on the They made us
True.
buy those fucking Texas Instruments like smart calculators, the fucking overkill ones. We
Yeah,
all
yeah,
had that in
super
like high school. I'm like, why do I need this? I just need like the simple buttons. Can't we just use the simple buttons? But no, we couldn't. They tortured us.
We could not.
Okay, guys.
What is 1 + 1 dried coconut? 3.
1 + 1, 11.
Oh, good one.
That's the math that I know. So thank you to our patrons. Thank you to our members. Moving on. A quick little update. So we talked about the fundraiser yesterday, folks. The total now stands at a lovely $22,237. I did some digging. I went through because I had to set up my account through Stripe or whatever. What's today? The 21st or 20th today?
20th.
Today's the 20th. So apparently I should have access to part of this money, a vast majority of it, like 20,000 of it, on the 22nd. So that'll be available for me to, I guess, transfer over to my bank account. So I don't know how long that's going to take. So on the 22nd, I should have access to like 20 grand. Going to send that over to myself, to my bank account, then send that over to myself here in Lebanon. I'm going to do like 4 transfers of 5K each. Bam, 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 bam. And then we're going to go.
So much information.
All the details, folks. Everything, guys. I'm going to live stream me going to Wish Money and collecting the money.
Oh my god.
So we're gonna do that. And then we have $2,237 extra dollars right here that we're gonna spend on to help animals, to feed some animals. And good news.
Abandoned animals.
Good news. So yesterday I put out a tweet asking, does anyone have the contact information for this lady? This lady who's taking care of 40 cats. She turned her house into a little shelter.
You found her contact?
I've been given her phone number by Borat on Twitter. Thank you, Borat.
Damn, nice one.
We found this lady, folks. I'm not gonna reach out to her now until we have some money to give her. I'm not gonna tease her hey, we're gonna give you money in 12 days. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. As soon as I get her enough cash to give her, we're gonna go give her I don't know how much money is enough, but we're just gonna give her a little wad of cash, a little stack of cash, and have her. She's out there taking care of these cats. Let's help her fund these 40 little kittens' lives. That's gonna be fucking awesome.
They're so cute.
Thanks to all of you guys. So we got the lady's number. What's her name again? Let me see. I think her name is here. Diana Abadi. There we go. Look,
doing God's work.
She didn't take any personal belongings, but managed to rescue her little friends, and now she's turned her home into a little shelter. Look at these little adorable babies. Look at this little kooky little looking one.
I think what she says is the most important thing, it's she acknowledges that their souls, she says I can't just keep these souls over there, it's that's when you start to really value a life over whatever personal belonging that you have.
They're little babies, of course, little souls.
Yeah.
And to me, it's just as important as feeding humans and stuff, taking care of these little kitties.
Yeah, when I went to visit
doggos.
my family in Spain and the Canary Islands, they have this statue and a fountain of a woman, and it was basically a woman that was super famous. Specifically, she became famous because she was known to feed all the cats in the area. She was very, very poor, but she was also really generous. So they made a freaking statue for her. Very, very beautiful. People like this need to be honored more.
A statue for a lady who took care of cats?
Yeah, in Spain.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Spain. These countries, they really care about this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Look at this shot. I can't believe, honestly, giving her, the fact that we've reacted to this video before a couple times and everyone finds it so sweet. The fact that we can help this person, it's also extra meaningful. I don't know, man. It's just sweet. She'll get some support. Honestly, even if she wants to spend a little bit of the money to get stuff for the house, fucking go for it, lady. Shit, she's been through enough. Goddamn. Awesome. So we're gonna give you guys an update. We'll try to take a photo with her, at the very least. I hope to get to meet her in person. I don't know if maybe we'll just send her the money via transfer or something. I don't know. It would be really nice to get to meet those cats. I would say, you know what I mean?
That would be kitty heaven. Oh my god, how would you get me to leave? Realistically,
hang out with the cats for a little bit.
How would you get me to leave?
Yeah, I feel it would be super nice. Maybe even film a vlog. We wouldn't film any of the money exchanging. Of course, I don't want to make it awkward.
Just us spending a day cuddling 40 cats.
Just hanging out with the cats, feeding a little bit, feeding
If
them.
I lay down on the floor, would they all sleep on me? You think that would be insane?
But yeah, goddamn, so many pets, so many kitties. Yeah, where are they peeing and pooping though? Goddamn.
A lot of litter.
Hopefully that litter's outside. Litter box better be outside, lady.
Where is she living? Like that's the question.
I
Like
don't
how where
know.
can you live? Where can you house? Sorry for 40 cats.
And right now they're just no. Oh my god, look at this one. Oh, look at its head. Look at its striped head.
Ooh,
So
that's
beautiful.
so tattooable.
Let me move you 1 second, just a little bit here. You can see. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that little head. Oh my god, it's so flat.
Very
A
tattooable.
little kitty. Oh, look at its eyes. Look at that shit.
Yellow eyes. The glowing.
Do as I say. Damn, that's fucking scary.
Clean my poop, human.
You better clean my poop.
You better Jamaican.
So we're gonna try to help this lady. We'll figure it out how much. Like, we'll try to see. We'll try to split the money amongst multiple animal associations. We'll see. We shall see what we can do. But yeah, so anything right now that is raised above that original 20,000 is going towards pets. So amazing. So that's really good news.
Yeah, I'm happy we made it over this 20K, honestly. Like I was like selfishly like I love, of course, that we are able to help that many people. But also to think like, especially in a country like Lebanon where animal life isn't كتير, cared for. So it's like I'm glad that we were able to make that impact also.
Yeah, no, that's fucking awesome. Also, I think Nadim from Chuffed raised our goal from 25,000 to 35,000.
She did that?
I think she did that herself. She's like, fuck. She's like, just go for it. I'm like, all right, listen. If it can happen, it'll happen. Us not. Again, the link is going to be up. The charity is going to be active for a while, so there's no need to shut it off. Whatever money we get, we're going to keep donating it. We're going to keep updating you guys. I'm going to find like a very clean way to try to like have all of this information out there. But like, it's simple so far. The first 20K, Nation Station. So, and then anything over right now is going to beautiful little animals.
Animals.
And again, thank you to you guys. You guys are insane, so thank you. Lemon Mint Cat is asking, do you have a tattoo profile, Demi? Yes. Let me...
Yes. I have not been posting too much lately because of the war. And even before the war, I was like pretty busy, so...
Days of Demi, that's on Instagram. Just
my
look that
posts, yeah, are less than my stories, but I'm very active on stories.
That is the Instagram. So guys, again, thank you guys for what you guys did, for all of those amazing, massive donations. Like, it really means a lot. You guys... Seems like we're back. We're back, guys. Hello, everyone. We're back. I don't know what happened, guys. I'm not sure what just happened, but we're back. Internet got disconnected. Did you get disconnected?
The chat got disconnected, and now I'm reconnected. I connected out of my own 3G.
I'll try to connect to mine.
No, in case maybe that's why it fucked up. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Still, I had to renew my thing, so now I have way more than I need. So
Oh, nice.
let me use that.
Noise. You have 400 gigs or something.
If not, I have 50. Nour Tanir says, I'm here mostly for Demi, who gave me my favorite piercing. I love that, Habibi. I think we pierced your septum, if I'm not mistaken.
Amazing.
If I remember correctly.
That's fucking awesome. Noor, ahla wa sahla. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's go. So again, guys, thank you so much for the charity, for the massive donos. We love you. And this lady is going to benefit from that as well. So let's go. And here, oh, by the way, I forgot. We finally found the clip where Hassan shouted out the fundraiser.
Someone sent it to you.
We found it. Someone sent it on Discord. Thank you so much.
Medical center and financial centers are being used to pollute the image of the resistance.
Donate to
and
their
cover up
live
their own
YouTube channel.
military
Manu
failures.
Beirut. Do
Your
Not Worry
medical
is doing.
work.
Do Not Worry podcast is doing a Beirut charity. Thank you for informing me, Chatter.
Are dying,
Let's
civilians
go. So
to
thank you to
hundreds of
Hassan.
thousands.
Honestly, just those 2 seconds, we went up like $400 in like 6 minutes,
Yeah.
which was fucking insane.
Beautiful.
Thank you. I think he's on his way to Cuba right now. So thank you to Hassan. Thank you to Hassan, friend of the show. And thank you to all of the viewers again who were like spamming Hassan and spamming the chat to like get them to look at the link and get them to mention it.
Amjad, like, that's so awesome of you guys.
So thank you guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Friend of the show, Hassan Piker. We can officially say it at this point. Fuck it. It's the 3rd time he mentions the Do Not Worry podcast, I think. So let's go. Let's go. Would you like a sugar lump?
Yeah.
Mm.
Why did I try to do that with the pen in my hand?
There you go.
Thank you.
So thank you to Hassan Piker, friend of the show. Let's go. And Chuck Norris. This is how I found out that Chuck Norris died today, folks. By a post by Benjamin Netanyahu. Not even like Pop Crave or one of those things, like Pop Things or something. You know what I mean? No.
That's insane.
I saw Benjamin Netanyahu. I'm like, why the fuck is Chuck Norris with Benjamin? That's the first thing I saw. I'm like, why the fuck are these two fuckers together? I used to love Chuck Norris, man. Back in the day, those fucking shows he used to do. Walker, Texas Ranger. Are you fucking kidding me? That shit was so cheesy, so cool. I used to have the book that they used to sell at fucking, what is it called? Urban Outfitters. The Chuck Norris joke book. You know the jokes I'm fucking talking about. The really lame ass jokes like Chuck Norris doesn't punch someone. His knuckles like embed them, like whatever. You know what I mean? That stupid shit. You know those jokes, the Chuck Norris one?
Yeah. I thought jokes written by him.
Those damn jokes. No, he didn't write those jokes. It was just people made those jokes.
No, that's one you just said at first.
And I had the book. I had that fucking book. Like, and someone stole it when I traveled to Lebanon. I remember for like Christmas break.
You fuckers.
Someone stole my fucking book. Someone broke into that my dorm, not my dorm room. This is when we lived in like a house. Me and my friends. Like, of course, you can't trust people when you leave for 2 weeks. Someone fucking got in there. Must have been during some kind of party that was happening while I wasn't around. Someone stole my Chuck Norris book. At this point, thank God. Okay.
Yeah, not such a huge loss. I was gonna say.
Zionist demon. Look at that. Laughing so hard. What did Netanyahu say that made you laugh so hard?
You fucker.
I just bombed the whole neighborhood in Gaza. That's hilarious, baby.
No, we're gonna eat babies later.
That's so funny. Oh, you got some babies over for dinner? You got some hey though, umbilical cords
Oh my god.
as an appetizer. Fried umbilical cords.
Fucked up.
Oh yeah, so Rami says his beard punches people. Yeah, those stupid fucking jokes. His hands are registered as lethal weapons. Yeah, all of those damn jokes. So the whole thing. I had a whole damn book. Literally, how much did I pay for that damn book? I want a refund. Is it too late to get a refund? Chuck Norris joke book. That was the most mid 2000s thing you could ever buy. Like this, and they also sold the Burn book from like How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Like
I know what you're
those
talking
were
about.
like that all that shit was on sale at the same time. Like that's the era that
There
I'm
is one more book I want to add to that. It was a gift from a friend when I had like surgery and I was like stuck in the house for a while. It was like the weirdest book I ever got, but very like fitting to the time. The Grumpy Cat book. Hilarious. Who remembers Grumpy Cat? Mention it in chat. So
R.I.P.
funny.
Didn't he die recently?
Don't say that. R.I.P.
Him and Airbud are hanging out together in pet heaven. This was the cover. This was the book I had. The Truth About Chuck Norris, 400 Facts About the World's Greatest Human. And it was just all a bunch of stupid fucking jokes.
Such a strange cover. Why is there a dinosaur?
Because he's Chuck Norris. He beats dinosaurs and all the women want him. And his beard is the hardest, most manliest beard. And he's the manliest, strongest man. Did you ever hear of the Total Gym? There used to be like a product that used to sell like infomercials. There was like a little machine that you could do 50 workouts with that one thing. The Total Gym.
Total Gym, now I get the name.
Totally. All right, how did he die? I don't even know. Let's see.
How old was he?
He's pretty old. He's super like Republican. Like, I knew he was a piece of shit. But like,
So it's okay.
Let's watch Fox News. Fox News loves it. Fox News Republican Central. Let's see what they have to say about Chuck Norris.
10:30 in New York, and back in the breaking news, the family of Chuck Norris saying that the Walker, Texas
86. He lived a long life.
Ranger star has died at the age of 86. Carly Shimkus joins us now here in New York for more on the life of an American legend.
Man, oh man, American legend. Let's repeat that one. And we woke up to news yesterday that Chuck Norris was
He
hospitalized.
was an American legend, but also, I guess, a mega Zionist.
In Hawaii. TMZ reported this happened on the island of Kauai over a medical emergency. We don't know the details of what that was just yet, but we do have indication that
That's one Hawaii vacation that went to shit. Hawaii and Kauai? Very similar stuff. That's confused. Isn't that confusing?
happened all of a sudden because a friend of his.
Nina Daly says, never liked him. My dad loved him. All dads loved him. All dads of the world are mourning. As long as they don't know he's a Zionist, every dad right now is pouring one out for their boy Chuck
Oh
Norris.
my god.
There's no way to say this. Like I'm sure Demi's dad is upset right now.
My dad does not know
He knows
anything
Chuck Norris.
about
You'd be
him.
surprised. He knows Chuck
Nor
Norris.
does he care.
He does-
Alhamdulillah.
He might not care, but he knows Chuck Norris.
But he doesn't care.
He
that he
does, might
died.
not care, but he'll know.
And if he knows if he was a Zionist, he would say some horrible stuff.
The Zionist stuff is automatically that's it, like eliminated. Again, that's how I found out via Benjamin Netanyahu. Like how fucked is
Bibi.
that? Yeah, I know. I called him by his nickname. How fucking
They were talking on the phone. He was in good
look at these
spirits.
pearly whites.
He was cracking jokes, and he just celebrated a birthday earlier this month. And I was looking at his social media, and he noted his birthday by sparring with his trainer.
Of course.
I mean, as one does when you're Chuck Norris, and his caption was, "I don't age, I level up," kind of leaning into that internet meme about himself.
What
so
did the family have to
all
say?
sad today. Well, they released a beautiful and lengthy statement, and we have it here if we could pull it up.
Jim D. Dukers. Jim, we've missed you. The $10 super. Why are you doing that, Jim? Hey there, everybody. I'm okay. Just giving Spooky the space he needs to work through these weird issues he seems to have. What is going on there?
I want to know if this is a sarcastic joke or if something's happening on Discord.
If something's happening on Discord, let us know.
We need to get involved.
Let me know. The only thing that I noticed on Discord was the link to Hassan's shout out. I saw some very nice, cute sketches of dogs happening over there.
Doges.
And Jim, thank you so much. And we hope everything's okay with Spooky and everyone's doing all right.
They say it is with heavy hearts that our family share the sudden passing of our beloved Chuck Norris yesterday morning. While
Look at his beard. Like, I mean, okay, he's definitely this is what you can use as like a, you know, when you buy the men's grooming, not like a hair, like color
Yeah.
dye. What do you call it? Hair dye? I guess.
Yeah.
This is like the cover photo for that hair dye. The brown Texas Ranger look. Look at his beard. It's the most dyed beard I've ever seen. Look at that hair. Oh my god, dude. This is like literally when you walk around at a Target or a Whole Foods. Most of us, it looks like he's wearing a squirrel on his head. Definitely looks like he's wearing something. He's got also it's like a Karen's haircut as well. I guess once you're a Republican, whether you're a man or a woman,
love insults, guys.
you eventually get the Karen. Hey, he had a whole joke book. It's time to make
I'm
a
with
joke
you.
book making fun of him.
we would like to keep the circumstances
Just look at that fringe. Very Karen-esque of him.
private. Please know that he was surrounded by his
Just for men. Wait. Let's look.
Please
we
know that
gotta
he was
find one of these.
surrounded.
Just for
He
men.
was
Is it
not
called
alone.
Just for men. Hair color brown. Yeah. It's so just for men. But I wish it was a bit more blue in the background. There you go. Look at that brown. Where's the brown one?
You need to find the one that's like for reddish hair. It'll be more accurate. But no, yeah, I get the sentiment. I get the sentiment.
Let's try red hair. Red.
What do you call it on the red dye box? Auburn or?
But for the blue, yeah, they used to have blue backgrounds. What's up with the white background now? What? No, come on.
What the fuck? Why is it? That makes no sense.
Anyways, you guys know what I mean. He's definitely using some just for men on that shit. Goddamn Chuck Norris.
his family and was at peace. To the world, he was a martial artist, actor, and a symbol of strength. To us, he was a devoted husband, a loving father and grandfather, an incredible brother, and the heart of our family. He lived his life with faith, purpose, and unwavering commitment to the people he loved. Through his work, discipline, and kindness, he inspired millions around the world and left a lasting impact on so many lives. I mean, just imagine those beautiful words. Clearly,
Spooky's being hostile. Okay. We got, guys, we want no hostilities, only love over here. Okay, and if you need someone to get in the middle and mediate the situation, I'm your man.
Yeah, and guys, this community is literally about being tolerant, and being accepting of others, or people. So, like, whatever's happening, just let it go. Okay.
Everybody's got to let it go. Everybody's got to chill out and have a nice time. Okay.
Yeah, don't make, because when one person becomes hostile, the whole chat becomes hostile eventually. So just keep it light, keep it nice.
Everybody keep it chill.
as they say, the heart of the family. He had 5 children. And of course, Walker, Texas Ranger was his main role that I think most people know about him in the movie world, but martial arts. I mean, he was a black belt in like 7 different types of martial art. Taekwondo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, karate. What a career, what a guy. And there he is, a friend to Fox as well.
It is hard to believe he was 86 because, you know, the family talks about him being a symbol of strength, and that, of course, live on through his family, his children, but also his movies. And he just seemed ageless.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, I mentioned Walker, Texas Ranger, but he did a bunch of different things. And there is one moment from him.
He's pretty much only known for one thing, though. Come on.
Let's not lie about it.
We don't need to make it, you know. Let's watch the intro real quick, though. Yeah, that show was pretty fucking iconic back in the day, man. All those roundhouse kicks. That's right. He did roundhouse kicks all the time. He was known for roundhouse kicks. Anyways, R.I.P. to the Zionist. Friend of Benjamin Netanyahu. Look at that smile. I don't think I've ever seen him laugh this hard in my life, to be honest with you. He's never seemed this happy or ecstatic with something. Just look at that smile.
Creep.
Look at that.
Creep.
His cheeks are red.
Creep.
This is pretty crazy. Anna Kasparian shared. I'm sure, look, people on the left, people online, any sort of political commentator gets a whole bunch of weird death threats online by a bunch of weirdos. It's always going to happen. Let me see what's happening here, though. Anna Kasparian got a death threat on Twitter, which she shared as a screenshot. Jim sends another $10 super chat and says, DNW Nation is a place to be kind and loving to each other. Absolutely, Jim. We love you. You're the mayor. You're the Mukhtar of this community. If anyone here is upsetting Jim or is being mean to Jim, we will not stand for it. Okay, Spooky. I'm sure. I don't know what's been happening.
You
Spooky.
said something funny though. I hated another Jim before you, and I'm taking it out on you. I actually love you.
Well, we hope.
Oh, displaced anger.
Of course, that better be true. Everybody loves Jim. I hope this was just a misunderstanding, Spooky. Enough of the Jim jokes, I would say. Jim, we love you. Thanks so much for the generous dono, Jim. No more donations, Jim. Just chill out, enjoy hanging out in the chat, being your wise self, hitting us with that knowledge, with that love. Oh God, Cedar Down Under just jumped. No, why is this? Cedar? Why are you doing this? Cedar Down Under, why are you doing this right now? I was just about to.
Why do this?
50 gifted memberships by Cedar Down Under.
Generous.
Insane. Everybody's becoming a member now. Everybody's a member. Look at Mr. Rabibi. No, Mr. Rabbit, Gwenva, sort of unpleasant, AJ, hidden name of unfortunately, Mimi, search, fat, Loki, Reefy, Corona, I can't even, Amories, I can't even catch up with the names. Everybody's becoming a member. Let's go, guys. I want kangaroos in the chat. I want koalas in the chat. I want Australian flags in the chat. I come from a land down under.
Oh my God, not again, please.
No, and meant plunder.
You should have definitely rehearsed that.
Can't you hear the thunder?
Right, guys.
You better run. You better take cover. Cedar Down Under says, just everyone be kind and a smiley face. Cedar Down Under, what have we done to deserve such a kind member such as yourself, a community member, coming in here, throwing in these gifted memberships, making the hell. We're the only reason we have members at this point. Thank you so much. Yourself, Jim, Haley. You guys are carrying this. What's happening, Cedar? That's crazy. Thank you so much. It's way too generous. Guys, this community. Look at that. As soon as Jim was feeling upset, Cedar Down Under jumps in and makes everybody feel it's a party over here. It's an Australian party. Does that sound Australian? Party? How would Australians say party?
You got it, mate.
It's a party.
You got it, mate.
A party. Have you got it, mate? I'll say that again.
No, I said it the first time.
Come on, did it? Come on.
When you put someone on the spot that's not used to doing accents, it won't come out. It has to be natural.
Okay, it's time. I got to update the members. I got to update the members now. Insane stuff. I don't even know what to say. I can feel it. No. Okay, guys, that's way too kind, way too generous. So, Anna Kasparian, Cedar Down Under, we love you. Cannot express our love enough. You know, I mean, I guess we weren't able to do the subathon because of the war, because of Israel, but Cedar Down Under has been hopping in here, making up for that, I guess. Thank you so much, Cedar Down Under. We love you. And I will be singing the Land Down Under. I come from a land down under. It's the most beautiful. It's one of my favorite all-time songs.
Yeah, just practice it more.
There's no need to practice, baby. It comes from the
Babe,
heart.
you did like 7 different accents in one song. It's just an Aussie accent.
No, it's kind of like they sing it with like an African accent a little bit.
I heard like 7 different accents.
It's kind of it needs to sound a little African.
With love, it's just some constructive criticism.
I said to the man, "Are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of Gilday." And he said, "I'm trying to sound like they do in the song. They sound inconsistent. I'm gonna sound inconsistent." Plus, it says men at work, so I think it's multiple men singing. I think I was just trying to sound like many men. You know what I mean? You can't blame me. I'm just so good at impressions. So Anna Kasparian got threatened with death. So she was talking. She was saying, "You sure want to talk about pedophiles right now?" Anna's always getting into interesting conversations on Twitter, arguing with people talking about pedophiles at this point. So, all right. So you sure you want to talk about pedophiles right now? I don't know. This was in response to someone else. EL says, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. You're playing with fire and far from untouchable." Anna Kasparian says, "Elaborate. Keep shitting on Jews and causing Jewish blood to spill, and it'll be yours that spills. We're not playing games anymore." That's fucking freaky to get from like from a Zionist, maybe Israeli, you know what I mean? Who's like all anonymous on Twitter. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's like, when it's an Israeli person or a Zionist saying this, you kind of got to half believe it at the very least. Because you know they like spilling some blood. So, kind of insane. And I mean, anything that Anna, I don't think Anna has ever said anything that is anti-Semitic. She's just very critical about Israel, very critical about Zionism. But the government of Israel has done such a good job conflating the two, Judaism and Zionism, that it's their first line of attack. You're being anti-Semitic. You're being anti-Semitic. I've been accused of being anti-Semitic. Everyone on the left who was talking about Palestine has been accused of being anti-Semitic. So what can you do at this point? You just take it and you go like, okay, thank you. Whatever, man. And then you just move on with your life. You can't take those accusations seriously. Unless someone is actually an anti-Semite, of course, they should be called out. They should be, criticized for it. But and what we do here, we're very careful to distinguish between a Jewish person and a Zionist. It's very different.
Jess, what you said is not far off. Bassiane. I annoy him with enough conspiracy theories during the day. I don't think the show should become that also.
Okay, Viking Unicorn coming in with a hot take. First of all, thanks so much for the $5 dono of Viking Unicorn. Super kind. It says, "I lost a college friendship because I firmly stand by my belief that men at work are better than the police. Been absent for a while. Hope y'all are safe and well." Listen, the police, I like one police song. How many police songs do you know other than like
The Message? What is it
Every
called?
Breath You Take?
There's one called something, but Message in a Bottle. I think.
Message in the bottle. Okay, those are two good ones.
I know it's a very
Every Breath You Take. Roxanne?
Meh.
Is Roxanne the police, or is it just Sting on his own?
I don't know.
Roxanne,
I know the song, but I don't know if it's just him or if it's.
red light. Roxanne, you don't have to wear that dress tonight. It is the police. It is the police. Okay, look.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I only know. I'm gonna be honest with you. All I know is "Land Down Under" from Men at Work. But is "Land Down Under" more powerful than Roxanne, "Every Breath You Take," and all of the police's discography? I think so. Yes. A Vegemite sandwich, and he said, "I come from a land down under." Whoa. Ethan account is dead? What do you guys think of the chat? Yeah, "Every Breath You Take" is stalker. Yeah, "Every Breath You Take," very catchy, like that. The riff, like tum, 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 beautiful music, but like the lyrics are pretty fucked. You know what I mean? And plus, I prefer the now we can't even say that anymore. God, the P Diddy one for Biggie. You know, "It's kind of hard with you not around. I know you in heaven, smiling down, watching us as we pray for you."
Are you singing B Diddy?
Every day we pray for you. It's the P Diddy version that they did for like Biggie. Every breath you take.
I'm not familiar with any of P Diddy's shenanigans other than
hey, look, P Diddy,
the horrible
he
stuff.
was kind of cool back in the day. Like, come on, we're not gonna do revisionist history now. Okay, that Godzilla song, come
They're
on.
literally fucking
Cool.
killing people and trafficking women. Are you insane?
I
Trafficking
was
people.
12. How did I know?
Okay, does
I
not
was
mean we need
9
to
when-
have to, re-continue the narrative. We can just not give these people any time in the limelight, is what I mean.
I'm just like, look, it's for Biggie. Biggie. It's all about Biggie.
Okay.
It's kind of hard when he's not around. I know you're in heaven smiling down, you know? Miles Murphy saying it was a good remix, to be fair. It was a good remix. That's the only good thing P. Diddy ever did. And that Godzilla song. Okay, let's be fair. And then it's all the crimes. All the crimes. Nasty, nasty person. Okay, ruined baby oil for like the rest of the world. You can't even ask for a bottle of baby oil without being looked at like weirdo. Not that I've been asking for baby oil, just to be very clear.
I don't even know the baby oil thing, nor do I want to know. Please don't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you. I was about to explain. So
I know.
it's a good thing you threw that in there pretty quickly. But you can imagine. I don't need to. You know? It's actually even weirder than you might think. I'm not gonna explain. I'm not gonna explain. Dreadful says the Godzilla song was my childhood. I used to have the CD. My dad got me the fucking disc of that song. Oh my god, it was with Jimmy Page, wasn't it? Come with me. Dun, dun. Okay, stop now. We can't.
Children should not have online freedom.
It was offline. It was the 90s. I was a CD. I had the disc. I'm telling you, I had the disc.
No freedom.
We did things right. It was physical media. There was no internet back then.
It's just corruption everywhere. Not something we can really
Fuckers,
avoid.
man. You can't just have no idols. So don't look up to anyone.
That is true, actually. You should not have any idols. Like, your biggest idols should be your parents. Honestly, they sacrificed fucking everything for you. And those are the people you need to look up to and live right by. Best, like, fucking stranger celebrities that would literally spit on you if you walked by. I saw a horrible video of,
Always
like,
worship your parents.
what's it called? What's it called? What's his name? I mean, lol. Adam Levine, that freaking...
The Maroon 5 guy?
Yeah. And it was like a video of him on stage and a fan like comes to hug him and he like literally like he cringes, like he does like he pushes her off, he goes like ugh, like he does that, and it was so fucking disrespectful. And like last time Anthony and I were watching Michael Jackson and he hugs people and he like,
But that was the most staged hug.
there's مليون وحدة.
Oh yeah, but in those concerts where like they'll send someone up and then they'll start like
still,
dancing on each other, like so fucking weird.
No, he's like a good person. He was a good
Yeah.
person. He's not shallow.
Definitely. Adam Levine pushed away a fan.
And cringed out, like he physically did ooh, and he like did this to like wipe himself off on stage.
I guess he doesn't got those moves.
And
like
that
Jagger.
was like a video. It was like edited side by side by what Michael Jackson does when fans are on stage, and it's like, you see, when you know that the people got you there and you're like good for it, not fucking ungrateful.
He's got the moves like Jagger. He's got the moves like Jagger. If anyone,
By the way, even that song could be like,
he's got the move. It's a horrible song. That Jagger song is so bad. Was that him with Maroon 5 or on his own?
I think that was on his own. I don't actually remember. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
John Fetterman said, we're losing generations in my party supporting Israel. This dumb fucking ogre motherfucker. Okay, this Shrek, this human Shrek, but like he's not likable in any way. Let's listen to what he had to say, his dumbass. Democrats voted for this guy thinking he would be like, you know, pro-leftist. Turns out he's the biggest fucking Republican of all time.
Yeah, I mean, like for
Can't
me,
hear you, motherfucker.
like I am the only Democrat like that is absolutely fully supportive of. Yeah, I mean, like for me, like I am the only Democrat like that is absolutely fully supportive of what the president has done, you know, with Epic Fury. And that's isolated me as in my party.
He's the only Democrat. I mean, look, there's a lot of Democrats that are okay with it, that aren't going to speak out about it. They don't give a shit about what's happening. Like, they're all in one way or another kind of supporting the war in Iran. But like, this guy's probably like celebrating it. Like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's liberate the Iranians and let's save the Israelis. This guy, whatever is in Israel's best interest, this guy's going to fucking do it. Look, the Pentagon is just about to like approve $200 billion in additional funding for this fucking Iran war. Guys, Americans don't have health care. Look, they don't have health care. You guys should be rioting at this point. Americans should be rioting in the streets. This is your tax dollars that you're paying. From every time you get your salary, they take out 30% of your salary and they're fucking sending it to Israel to Bob B, your favorite streamer. Isn't that horrible, folks? Don't you want to stop? Don't you want to? What if I die in one of those bombs? God forbid. Bam, 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 bam. But
God forbid.
How is anyone going to live with themselves? Okay, I expect, guys, if anything happens to me, I want riots in America, okay? I want riots. My dad's already been like, if anything happens to you, I'm going to go to the U.S. Embassy. I'm like, you're just going to get arrested. There's going to be like, there's going to be news. Like, angry Arab man tries to storm American embassy.
Basically.
Basically, I'm just going to get arrested. But like, guys, riots for me, okay? If anything happens to me, okay? God forbid. We're knocking on wood again. That's better than that. We want the intense rioting. Only if anything happens to me, of course.
But for me, generation now, we are losing generations in my party to supporting Israel, and really the nation there, the only nation in the region that
maybe take a second to think about it. This guy had a stroke, and like he's been like just his mind went to mush ever since. No offense to anyone who's had strokes, folks. Stroke, you could still be a very functioning person when you've had a stroke, but this person is not one of those people.
has the kind of values that we, as a Democrat, we want to live under that. So
he went on like car rides and like almost killed his whole family while driving and like falling asleep at the wheel. Like this man should be at home recovering. He's not healthy.
So for I don't follow the polls. I'm going to follow the moral clarity of Israel, and I'll be the one Democrat to celebrate, continue to eliminate.
Higher Leaf says his brain is cottage cheese. It is exactly cottage cheese. No, that's I'm thinking of Ashta. Ingenious Baboon says, I will ride for you, Sargon. Easy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Jay of the Dead says, it's actually insane how bad my salary is taxed. It is insane. I remember when I used to live in the States and I used to have like a full-time job there. I used to get taxed at a higher rate than like people that made more money than me. You know what I mean? Like people that
what
made.
the fuck?
Yeah, because they say that like, if you have a lot of money, you're a job creator. So like you're more likely to start a business or something and then create more jobs. So the wealth trickles down. Yeah, that's trickle down economics. So they make people in the middle class pay a higher percentage of their salary.
Actually comply to that fucking system. Like, on Jed, your only act of resistance is just leaving that fucking country.
And it depends on some states, and I think maybe sometimes it's reversed, and there's
insane.
like ways to get around like loopholes and stuff. Like for example, France, they tax the living shit out of the rich. For example, like a lot of people complain about it. Like in France, the more money you make, the more you're taxed. It depends on maybe some states. Also, I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but like I remember when I was in the States, I was paying a higher percentage of my taxes than like my boss, than my CEO at the time. That was fucking crazy. Like I'm sorry, I shouldn't have had to pay like 30% of my fucking salary.
Absolutely insane.
Leadership that just a couple weeks ago just executed thousands of their own young people there. Yeah.
Gloombob says John Feta, man. Yeah, feta cheese. Exactly. His brain is feta cheese. As long as it's soft cheese, it's also Lebanese. If you want to use some Lebanese references, his brain is Lebanese, or a bunch of Lebanese balls just floating in there, just like little individual balls. And every time they hit one another, they flatten a little bit, like they get a little bit flatter. Like,
good one, man.
Or just cream, just Lebanese. You know what I mean? Open up his brain, open up his head, put some olive oil in there, some za'atar, some nice seasoning, get a little bit of bread in there.
Trying to get me hungry?
I am. Yeah, I'm thinking of some nice little cold Lebanese dish right now. في عندنا لبنة هلا بنعمل أطيب صحن لبنة قبل ما ننام. Hell yeah. What else we got over here? John Fett. Oh, okay. So this is then we want your opinion as the our home, as our resident tattoo artist and piercer. Here is a video of a dog. And look at this fucking person. What do you think of this new American trend of giving your dog tattoos and piercings? Where is this a trend? I'm pretty sure
there is no way that's a trend. That is literally abuse.
Trigger warning. This little doggo's got piercings as well. And tatted. He's got a bunch of tats. I saw a video here in Lebanon, and we talked about it years ago here in Lebanon, of a lady that was piercing cats, I remember.
Yeah.
We called her out on our
teacher
show.
showed her to me on Instagram. It's freaking insane. I just don't understand, like, okay, maybe for a piercing, like if you're violent enough, you can hold an animal down, but like, how are you holding him down to do a whole tattoo session?
I mean, to me, as long as they can't consent,
مش بس can't consent.
You just can't do it. I mean,
it's not just about consent. Tattooing is a spiritual ritual that works on humans because we are conscious, but it does not work on animals, and it's purely aesthetic. It's purely like, it's amoral, to just do it for aesthetics, just because you want to see your dog look like that. Like, get a fucking sticker. I don't fucking know.
They don't know what it means, so that like they're not getting any benefit from this tattoo. And it's just they're not consenting to sitting there through that pain and the recovery. Then what if it gets infected? It's like
they don't understand. They're constantly licking their wounds.
Yeah, like you're putting a cone on them around their neck every time they're getting a tattoo. So that's causing them more discomfort, more just annoying shit.
Sorry, other than the fact that like the ink we use is made for human bodies, and like you do not know how that's going to react with like a body that's way smaller, a body that has a smaller liver also, that can be intoxicated. Like you don't know. Like we eat chocolate every day and it could kill a dog. So it's like it's insane, like just the irresponsibility behind people.
And dogs can play rough with one another. What if he runs into like another dog that like just like snatches one of his piercings or like bites the ear, and like You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so many things could go wrong. You can't explain to the dog, hey, you can't do this or you can't do that. You could train a dog as well as you can try to train him as well as you can, but like, you know, you can't predict these things. And again, the little dog, he can't consent. He didn't agree to get fucked to sit there for like a 7-hour tattoo, be in pain.
Or have his body mutilated. Like, no, what the hell? That's not something you do to animals.
Miles Murphy says, do we know if this is genuine or AI? I mean, look, it looks pretty genuine here. And even if this is AI, this has been done. Like, again, I've seen a video of a lady
Piercings,
in Lebanon.
at least piercing yes.
Cats, you know. No, and I've even seen tattoos. Like, I know that it's definitely been done before. So, this is certainly, but this was just going viral right now. So I figured we have a piercer and a tattoo artist over here. So why not ask her?
It's just as bad as making your dog wear like fucking vests and boots.
And look, like those are piercings next to the eye. Like if the piercer that's doing these is not super experienced, you can cause permanent damage to the animal. You can puncture some kind of nerve too close to the eye, to like something could go wrong. So you're also just putting this dog's life at risk for no fucking reason. This dog does not give a fuck. It just wants to eat, sleep, and spend time with its owner, spend time with its family. Just, you know what I mean? Just be a good.
I think humans have like gotten too cocky with how much control we think we have over other beings. Like, that's just insane. I don't know.
Also, in case you guys are wondering, why is Jeffrey Epstein on your screen? Well, apparently this is not Jeffrey Epstein. This is a man called Palm Beach Pete, who has been recognized all over, and people are calling him Jeffrey Epstein. He just wants to make some things clear.
Good morning, everybody. This is Palm Beach Pete from Palm Beach, Florida. I want to thank everybody for...
Of course he's in Florida, of course.
...for the positive comments I got from saying I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just Palm Beach Pete. Going to play some tennis today.
Imagine being called Palm Beach Pete. Like, hey, I'm Palm Beach Pete. And also now your thing is being known for looking like Jeffrey Epstein. Like, that's it. Your whole life is kind of fucking ruined. Anywhere you go, people are going to ask you, aren't you the Epstein guy?
Going into town, have lunch. I'm so not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm just me being me. And it's a crazy phenomenon that has went really viral. And I really appreciate all the support. And just want to reiterate, I'm Peter from Palm Beach. Have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. He's a very bad person. What he did, obviously... and he is dead, and I'm alive.
He does look a lot like Jeffrey Epstein. Like, Jesus Christ, man.
I don't believe anything anymore. I'm sorry. After the Jim Carrey thing, I'm like, khalas. We are living in a fucking simulation, psyop, whatever you want to call it. Nothing is real. You need to disconnect.
Okay, wait. Here's I guess
and
this is
my
the first
video
of this.
went viral because some dude randomly filmed me while I was driving on I-95, unbeknownst to me.
I looked at the picture. The picture that the person posted, definitely. Like, if I saw this dude driving a fucking convertible, I'm like, holy shit, Jeffrey Epstein?
Shoot him in the face.
Oh my God, it's Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, like someone, honestly, like someone might actually hurt this guy. Like, genuinely right now. Like, some fucking person. And why would, if you see Jeffrey Epstein, you're going to want to do something to him. So, and people are, you know, believe more and more prone to believing conspiracies. There's a bunch of AI photos of him walking around Tel Aviv with long hair. So if someone sees the dude,
believing conspiracies, they've literally unfolded everything in front of our eyes.
I know, but like now, like what if he's like, if someone sees him walking around, they're like, oh, he's not dead. He's definitely not dead. Like they're gonna fucking go smack him or like choke him or like shoot him in the face. So Palm Beach Pete needs to put out a lot of PSAs like, hey, I'm Palm Beach Pete.
And the next thing I know,
or maybe he is Jeffrey Epstein and he just found a way to, like, you know, confuse everyone. Now, hey, I'm Pete. I'm not Jeffrey Epstein.
I'm a viral sensation. I had my phone down for about 4 hours and I didn't know my phone was blowing up with all these comments from that video. So I got a lot of traction. It's pretty crazy. Thanks.
Why is he dressed like this? Like, why do you have the hat on like this? Strawberry says, what a cursed lookalike. That is the worst person to look like. Like, there's like a list of like 20 people you don't want to look like and be told like, hey, you remind me of this person. Jeffrey Epstein is definitely in the top 3. Like, there's Jeffrey Epstein, like Hitler. Like, there's just names that at this point you just do not want to be associated with. So I feel like certainly...
Not Jeffrey Epstein?
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm Palm Beach Pete.
That a boy, yeah.
Okay.
He honestly seems like a creep. Like Palm Beach Pete. Like, seems like he's just always lingering around Palm Beach, walking around the beach. I don't know. There's something wrong with Palm Beach Pete. I'm not a fan. And that's his profile pic now. Like, he chose a picture where he looks exactly like Jeffrey Epstein. Are you kidding me? Like, also, Like, if he's leaning into the meme, like, Jeffrey Epstein shouldn't become a joke. I know, like, people are doing memes and stuff, and I guess maybe it's a way for the world to cope with the darkness of what's coming to light. But like, also, he's just become like Charlie Kirk. Like, they're just become, and there's just so many memes of them together, him and Charlie Kirk, like dancing. I can't take them seriously anymore, and that's dangerous. So like, this dude, like, just leaning into it. Like, these people harmed actual people, did some horrible fucking things. You know what I mean? Even if some of the stuff, whatever it is, it's all fucking crazy. Is this all? Oh, so he just do an account. So that's his first. Like, he just started this account. Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's not suspicious.
7,000 followers. He's gonna cash in on the Jeffrey Epstein thing now. That's it. Just start making the Jeffrey Epstein content. It's crazy, man. Okay, we're gonna quickly talk about the Zohran Mamdani situation, folks. I've been wanting to talk about this and watch the response from Susan Abulhawa. We're gonna get to it. This happened a few days ago, so I'm a little bit late. So as you guys know, I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of the story. You've all heard it already. Mayor Zohran Mamdani's wife, Rama Douaji, has been going viral recently for some like posts that she used to like on social media, or like tweets that she's liked before, stuff that she's liked on Instagram, stuff referring to like Zionists as like evil or stuff. She doesn't like Zionists, she doesn't like Israel. Oh fuck.
Shocker.
Crazy, you know what I mean? Oh, what a horrible person.
She wore Lebanese designers for that first day, whatever thing happened.
Yeah, she's of Syrian descent. She's a local girl. She's one of us, okay? She might as well.
كمان ما عرفت مين متجوزته يعني.
So I mean, she's married to Zohran Mamdani. A few years ago, she made, I guess, she liked some things that just, guys, I've liked way, like, if you see it, my social media history, like, you know what I'm saying? But now they're going after them because...
What does that mean?
No, like, I mean, the stuff that I've liked against Israel on Twitter and stuff is insane.
Okay,
the
yeah.
stuff that I've posted myself.
Yeah, okay, if it's against Israel, that's fine.
So, recently, a lot of her posts have been going viral because people are always trying to make Zohran Mamdani look bad, and they're trying to make Islam look bad in general, because right now they want to convince the American public that, hey, it's a good thing to go to war with Iran. It's a good thing to go to war with like an evil Islamic regime. Look, all these Muslims are bad, and also the whole world right now is going on this anti-Muslim immigrant thing where they want to get rid of Muslims, they want to get rid of immigrants, etc. Nothing new here. So, in order to kind of like get rid of the controversy and like just sort of like move past it, Zohran Mamdani ended up kind of throwing his wife, but mostly the writer, Susan Abulhawa, under the bus. So his wife, Rama, was accused of like drawing something about an article, drawing a piece in reference to an article. Okay, but the article referred to Israelis as, I don't know, something like something bad, some word that the world didn't like demons or something. Okay, evil people,
demons,
which they are for all intents and purposes.
Yes, who they fucking kill people at this scale? Exactly.
So Rama did an illustration for that article. Okay, she's never actually spoken to Susan or anything like that. So here is Zohran Mamdani kind of doing a speech to kind of like try to distance himself from that, try to be like, hey, my wife had nothing to do with this, etc. And they end up throwing the writer Susan Abulhawa under the bus, who is a Palestinian writer, very respected, well-respected author and voice in the world of sorry, let me just move a little bit here. Very respected voice when it comes to Palestine and speaking out against the genocide. Yves Gibran sends a $2 super chat and says, bro, Netanyahu is more dead than Epstein.
Inshallah من تمك لراس السما لباب السما.
Exactly. And let's hope he can be reunited with his good friend Chuck Norris in hell, in the fire pits of hell. Yeah, and that would be a nice thing.
Kind of rhetoric before she took that job, and do you think that type of rhetoric is acceptable about him?
I think it's. I think that rhetoric is patently unacceptable. I think it's reprehensible, and as is common for freelance illustrators, the First Lady was commissioned to illustrate an excerpt of a book by a third party.
Okay, so she was commissioned to illustrate an excerpt of a book. So that's what she was commissioned to do. And he's saying that, like, yeah, these comments are unacceptable, etc.
She's never engaged with or met with the author, nor had she seen the tweets that you're referring to. And we stand in our administration, and I can tell you our administration, which is separate from the First Lady, as she doesn't have a role within it, against bigotry of all forms. And we do so unflinchingly because every single New Yorker deserves a place First Lady, as she doesn't have a role within it, against bigotry of all forms. And we do so unflinchingly.
And yeah, the comments are like really bad. They're reprehensible. Yeah, and he's disassociating himself with what that writer has said, even though everything she's saying is fair. And look, deep down, we all know that Zohran Mamdani doesn't like Israel. He's very anti the genocide, all that sort of shit. That's what he
Doing
ran
all
on.
that.
That's what, yeah, no, I mean, that's what he got elected on. But like now that he's in that position of power,
Bro,
they don't want to
Kullu,
lose it.
They're
They
all
get into
fucking together in like this one thing that's like you cannot be part of that and not succumb to what they want.
Yeah,
There's
he's-
no like actual real agenda. Look, he threw his wife under the bus.
you become
In
part of the
less than
system.
a month, he threw his fucking wife under the bus.
He's becoming part of the system. He's doing the AOC thing. They're running on these messages of hope and like they're getting people excited. They're getting people galvanized. And as soon as they get that position of power, they start capitulating to the system. They start agreeing with things they're not supposed to agree. They start making deals with unsavory people just to maintain that power because they like the power. They like the spotlight. And the people keep saying, hey, well, change the system from within. I don't think you can change the Democratic Party from within. I think as soon as you enter the Democratic Party, you become one of them, slowly but surely.
Any party, any like the whole government now, every government like in the world is basically corrupt. هي كمان أنا sorry, like you're literally marrying a politician. How do you not know his actual opinions about stuff and like how breakable he is under pressure? You know what I mean?
Hala, we
It's
can-
like if she is literally from Syrian descent, like that's something that would be so important to me. No,
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He's still young and new. So hopefully this is a
he's more
learning
easily
moment.
brainwashed.
Hopefully this is a learning moment and he can get better with time and he'll recognize that this did nothing good for him politically because even by him making that speech and throwing his wife and throwing the writer under the bus, people are still going after his wife. They're still going after her Instagram. And look, she said this on Twitter and she said this bad thing and she said this horrible thing. So they've made it their whole thing. So nothing he says is gonna please them. You know what I'm saying? So don't capitulate. Don't give them an inch because they're gonna want a mile. Like, khalas, don't even bother with this.
Yeah,
They should have just ignored this whole thing and just moved on.
Doesn't have a role within it, against bigotry of all forms. And we do so unflinchingly because every single New Yorker deserves a place that they can call home without having to be wary of being their full self.
Easy ZB says, I don't even think it's him. He's probably listening to some stupid advisor. Probably has some shitty advisor as well. We're panicking. You need to distance yourself from this. This is going to be bad for the polls. Please, you need to put out a
That's
statement.
the fucked up thing about being a politician. Like, it's never your voice. There's always the greater agenda in mind, which the greater agenda serves no one except for like the one person's benefit. And that's when you're taking someone with such a like strong position in the world and you're making it like, okay, make every decision based on your personal profit, your personal gain, but you're in charge of all of these people, so you can just fuck them over for your personal gain. So it's crazy that we even give these people this kind of power. Honestly, Anima.
I know, and I feel
Just a bunch of like, it's a lot of laziness from people also.
And I feel some form of government is always inevitable. Even when you go back to basic like villages and stuff, you're going to want some kind of leader, some kind of representative. There's always going to be.
There is a level of transparency that needs to be attained. There is a level of a community that needs to be kept and grown, because once you're very far from government, khalas, there's no, even when you work in a company and like the lowest employee will never like face the CEOs or whatever, it makes it easier for them to exploit that person. So because there isn't that human connection, khalas, it's like, I govern you. Aren't we all born equal on this earth? How can someone govern me so powerfully? And like, it's like we're electing people that are electing people. So it's like your voice is completely gone. Like your needs are not met. Oh, sorry, what the hell are governments doing other than like building some basic infrastructure, maintaining like that stuff? Most other stuff are like volunteers. Firefighters are volunteers. Red Cross people are volunteers. All fucking governments are doing are starting wars and fucking taxing people.
Taking our money. Culture Heidelberin sends a $5 super chat and says, Eid Mubarak. Thanks so much, Culture. And Eid Mubarak to everyone if you're joining us late. Eid Mubarak. And now, so he threw his wife under the bus. They threw the writer under the bus. What is the media doing? They're still going after his wife's tweets. NYC's first lady celebrated Palestinian terrorists and resurfaced social media posts, so they're still going after her. Nothing's changing. They don't care. Also, this person, John Levine, the wife of NYC Zohran Mamdani, shared several posts glorifying Palestinian terrorism on also. By the way, it's raining like crazy right now. If you guys can hear,
I think it's hailing.
It might be hailing. So
it's definitely hailing.
There's a million displaced people right now. A lot of people that are without shelter, without homes. So this rain, like, it's really like it's upsetting. You know what I'm saying? Because all I can think about is people in tents. And it's pretty fucked up. We're gonna talk about Lebanon in a second, and about all the displaced people and stuff. But yeah, okay, the rain kind of chilled out. That was fucking crazy. That was hailed. Nutty.
Exit 101 said something really, really important that I want to like Hika just touch on for a second, because I actually had this thought like randomly 2 days ago. It wasn't exactly this thought, but it works in parallel. They were saying basically how like if you go to the US, I've seen these videos so many times, like you're just walking on the street and you ask these people like name 5 countries and like outside of the US or something, like really, really stupid, like silly basic questions, and like they genuinely do not know that. They don't fucking know the most basic knowledge that we're so like proud to know and like proud to use. And it's like, so the thought I was having a few days ago was the fact that most Americans don't have like bachelor degrees or master degrees, or like even the public education system is so bad. And it's like countries like us, our parents invest so much money and so much pride into like getting us to be educated so that we can like, you know, put some good out into the world and be like proper citizens, well-rounded people. And then like they make our countries uninhabitable so that we are forced to go, like the smart people have to go work.
They take advantage of our smart.
You know? No, seriously, that's how it is. So it's like America is built on like companies that are basically like on the back of immigrants. Yani, but like, but what, okay, that was already known, but you know, what got to me more was the fact that like all Americans are doing inside America are just consuming, and you know, like, you know, they're just living. They don't know anything about the world. They don't know how to, like, they haven't traveled. They're not educated in the same way. Of course, it's not all Americans, but I'm saying like the mass general, where like they don't have access to these basic things, and it's like we're going to glorify these countries instead of staying and like making our countries more powerful. I found it so sad.
Yeah, it is pretty depressing. Like the brain drain basically is what they call it, and they bomb your country, then all the educated people leave, and then you build their companies.
Yeah, but that's messed up, because what I feel like is the most يعني هيك like enticing, or I don't know if enticing is the right word. It's not enticing, but you know, these people that are basically great employees abroad, these people can be amazing business owners locally. You know, like you can be pioneering something in your own country. You can be doing something in your own country to like benefit your neighborhood, benefit your family, benefit whatever community that you're in. And instead of taking that small risk to do something on your own, you're taking a convenience of like being a stable employee somewhere else. And I get how like they've made provisions so hard that we feel like that's the only solution, but it's really not. And like once you really boil down what you need in life, you don't really need that much, and it's just a lie to keep you hustling, keep you working for them, to be like, oh, you need this money, this much. So it's like you're always working for this unattainable goal.
It is pretty crazy. So
that's my round. Thank you
guys. W's in the chat for this lovely rant. It's a system that they take advantage of everybody, and they're making you want to leave we talked about this every single time. They bomb you, they force you to leave. We don't want to leave. Like most people don't. Like when I left, I remember when I left, like, do you think we want to say goodbye to our moms as they're like crying, and we're saying goodbye to them at the airport and leaving and abandoning your family to go to like better future? And look, half of Lebanon works in Dubai right now. What's happening to them over there? They can't even share what's happening with the rest of us on the phone, because they're going to get deported, essentially. So I just wanted to get to this video where Susan Abulhawa is now commenting. She dropped a 20-minute video giving her comments on the situation about her wife, about Zohran Mamdani's wife, comments, and Zohran Mamdani throwing his wife under the bus, throwing her under the bus. I've been wanting to watch this for a second. I watched like 5 or 6 minutes of it and then had to stop. This was like 6 days ago. Let's watch the whole thing here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit at 1.25. And let's go.
So I'm getting a lot of requests from reporters and whatnot about yesterday. So if you will please indulge me 15 minutes or so to respond to all of you. Yesterday, I went to an iftar at a friend's home, and I got home a bit late.
Seated under the W, Demi. Yves Gibran says, I like how Demi talks. Kaya, this tweaker says, you're absolutely right, Demi.
Little did I know.
She's always making good points. So that's why she's our guest today, folks. To get some of that knowledge, dropping some of that knowledge over here.
That in the time that I spent enjoying the company of my friends that evening and catching up, a storm was brewing in New York that placed me at the center of what appears to be a coordinated attack on New York City's First Lady, Rama Douaji. The story went something like this. Rama illustrated an essay that I wrote, and she must therefore be an anti-Semite merely for this professional, at least 3.
If I raise it too much, that's the problem with the mic. Oh, I'm gonna sit here. Come sit here if you want. Come join me over here. We're switching it up, folks. We'll share the mic.
3 degrees removed proximity to me. Mayor Mamdani then held a press conference in which he denounced to me using adjectives like reprehensible, and he explained accurately that Rama and I do not know each other, have never met, and have had no direct or indirect interactions. So, unfortunately, that was the only accurate part of what was said. So I want to clear a few things up for Mr. Mamdani, for his supporters and detractors alike, for the reporters, for my readers, for my own friends, and for the public in general. So let me start with the essay itself. It is not, in fact, an essay. It is a short story, and I am not the author. The story is entitled A Trail of Soap. It was written by Diana Slayeh, a brilliant young woman in Gaza who survived and continues to try to survive Israel's genocide and unceasing attempts at ethnic cleansing of Palestinians from their homeland. Diana is one of a couple dozen young people whom I mentored over the course of 8 writing workshops that I conducted in Gaza in 2004 during 2 trips that I made to Gaza in the middle of Israel's relentless bombing campaigns to obliterate Gaza. It was not an easy
How'd you get into Gaza during the fucking genocide? Twice.
feat for these young people to gather for the workshops, but they spent hours walking, cycling, or taking donkey carts to get to our meeting places for the writing workshops. There were times even when their lives were at risk to get to and from the meeting places. And I say this because it matters. Because one wonders why would they risk their lives to get to writing workshops. Israel had reduced their lives to rubble. Israel had reduced their dreams and their ambitions to mere daily quests for sufficient sustenance. Israel had interrupted, maybe even dismantled, their psyches with ineffable trauma. They had stripped them of the most...
This is what's kind of happening now with our Shia population right now. Like, a lot of the people that have been displaced are just, okay, what do I do for food? I just need to get lunch for today. Okay, what can I do to get a couple of bucks? Maybe I need to earn, I lost my job. We lost our home. Everything is gone.
Their joy is gone, like the freedom of joy is gone.
They just have to worry about the basics. Yeah, it's like a list of tasks. I need to get food for the day, shelter, entertain my kids, and maybe try to call like some relatives or get my hands on some cash or something. Like, what are
basic
their lives
human dignities
reduced to?
In fact, the particular short story in question chronicles the details of the first time that Diana had to contend with using a public toilet that was shared by hundreds of women who walked out of their tents and waited in line, waited in filth, in misery, just to use the bathroom in the morning. So these young people risked dangers that most of us cannot begin to fathom, just to attend writing workshops, because it was a singular outlet for intellectual exercise and creative expression. They came so they could be reminded of their potential. They came to feel that they are more than creatures seeking food and water and shelter, that they have a place in the world, that they have a voice, a relevance, something to contribute. They came to touch the lives that they thought they might still have, even if it was just for a few hours. It is important that you know this about the story that Rama Douaji illustrated, because it has been my honor and my privilege to know these young people, to have instigated, compiled, translated, and with my friend Hosama Habayeb edit this bilingual collection of 18 short stories by 18 beautiful, courageous individuals who deserve to be heard.
Yeah, I was just about to
be
say that
read,
sounds like such an
to be
interesting
protected.
book.
Like such a archive of.
If you want, get a mic, because no one's gonna hear anything.
Very long.
It's like 10 more minutes. Oh, is that she closed the window fully? Maybe that's making you're hearing some wind in Beirut. I'll raise the volume a bit more. People aren't hearing the commentary. So Demi saying she wants to buy the book. Let's look up the book for a second.
The sale
What is
prices
called?
of the book go up.
Maheg, I'm sure Susan Abulhawa book.
Can you turn on the heater shway?
Oh, it's turned on. It's on AC mode, I think.
Ooh, that's why I got cold.
I think that's it. I think I left the AC on all night yesterday accidentally.
Cold when you were sleeping?
Yeah, because it was on like the whole night. Like I wasn't even in the room.
Oh, not here, not in the
It was on for
bedroom,
24
okay.
hours. My power bill's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's one day. It'll add like $10.
It's crazy. What's the name of that book? Short stories.
Now someone has to adjust Demi's camera because I'm a floating head again, aren't I? Wait.
Oh, weren't you sitting at the other chair before? Are you sitting closer to be
So I
closer
can
to
hear
the
the
speaker?
speaker.
Let me move the chat box. Huh?
It's like the second I slouch in this chair, I become a floating head.
I think it's called Mornings in Janine.
When the mic is here, it forces me to keep good posture. Good posture. Are you feeling cold, Demi? Sarah? Yes, I am. I do tend to run cold, and Anthony tends to run hot, so imagine that dynamic. It's fine when we're next to each other, actually, because I can just siphon the warmth out of him. That's now we're not sitting next to each other, so I need artificial warmth.
I think that's the one. Every moment is a life. Gaza in the time of genocide. Compiled by best-selling author Susan Abulhawa, an Arabic-English bilingual anthology of essays from 18 young Palestinian writers trying to survive the genocide in Gaza. Yep, that's the one. Every moment is a life. Let's see if Amazon has it.
I guess you can order it through Antoine or something.
Antoine is so fucking slow. I wanted to read Project Hail Mary. Oh, they have it for $19 before watching the movie. They're still like pre-order. I'm like pre-order. The movie's coming out in a week. Not
Hella,
anymore.
they do take 1 week. Like if you order something, they don't need that long to deliver it to you.
No, this is a book that they don't even have yet. Like they're bringing it Balama without you ordering it. But it's been on pre-order for a while, and the movie's coming out in a week. I wanted to read it like 2 months ago.
Okay, because I had ordered 2 books from Antoine, and it took them exactly like 6 to 7 days to get them from the US, which was not bad.
I think I hope they can still ship stuff right now. Zombie Wolf became a member. Thank you so much, Zombie Wolf, for becoming a Do Not Worry member. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Also, there's someone else became a member as well. How did I miss that? Did I miss it, or did I think? Let's see. Let's see. No, I can't see another notification. Well, thank you. So this is a book to get. Am I signed in here?
Slouch
No,
Gang
not
Squad
signed in.
up. Thank you, Z Strawberry. Well, it comes with the job as a tattoo artist. You go full shrimp mode.
Let's take a photo of this book right here. Chook. Yeah, look at this. Very nice cover art, honestly.
Did she also draw the cover?
No, I don't know who drew this. Look at the little cat. Oh my god, you see the cat on top of the lady's head?
Oh, cute.
Cute little kitty. Let's go back to listening to Susan.
I hope Rama likewise feels the same.
Ooh, Zombie says, glad to be here. I also have the Hassan shouted if you need it. Let's go. We have it,
Aw.
thankfully. We have it. It's in the Discord.
Honor and privilege to have brushed up against them. Their book is called Every Moment is a Life.
If only I had waited a second, she would have given me the name of the book.
I don't have. I should have brought the copy so you could see the cover. But you can find it. It's called Every Moment is a Life, Gaza in the Time of Genocide. And let me take a moment to thank the Zionists for this bit of publicity for the book. But moving on, I want to speak about this
You just sold the one extra copy, lady.
accusation of anti-Semitism against me, and also about the nature and requisites of racism in general. At the most basic level, I'll start with the word Semite. Unlike the white Ashkenazi Jews attacking me, I am an actual Semitic person. Semitism is just another part of our identity that they have stolen. Zionists have dispossessed us of our homes, our heritage, our land, our ancestral cemeteries, our orchards, our artifacts, our books, archives, photos, resources, and so much more. They wear our skin, literally, from their famed skin bank, which they've built from the mutilated bodies of our martyrs. And they wear our skin figuratively. In the indigenous stories, they have appropriated the culinary.
Yeah, there's honestly nothing you could say about Israelis that is like that bad. Like they've done every horrible thing, like every name you could think of giving them. There are obviously some horrible insults and stuff, but it's like for the most part, like they've done so many bad fucking things to Palestinians, to Lebanese people, to the whole area. Like it's honestly unforgivable. Like no one should give a shit when someone insults an Israeli. I'm sorry, it should be completely normalized and encouraged.
Shaitan, bro. Even the woman, like I see sometimes reaction videos, I'm like, there's no shred of femininity or compassion or empathy. Like they're so violent, and like there's like this guy that like on Omegle or something, like he just shows up and he's like wants to like teach people about what's it called, about Lebanon and Palestine, what's happening, and it's like he gets Israelis sometimes and like they're so violent.
They're crazy. They're nuts.
Like that's how they talk. It's insane.
They're crazy. Like just like their social media trends making fun of Palestinians. Like they would make TikToks making fun of Palestinians when they would get bombed. Like who the fuck does that? Can you imagine another country making TikToks making fun of like people from another country?
Or like just telling anyone you deserve to die. Yeah. Like that's insane. Yeah, like people behind closed doors war, okay, you can understand how they can become amoral, but people on the streets, like that's insane.
The number one song on their radios were like songs about war and hating Palestinians, calling the Palestinians the people of Amalek.
Sartorial heritage that these European Jewish supremacist colonizers claim as their own. So I will address instead anti-Jewishness and the nature of racism in general. Because the most fundamental characteristic of racism, in fact, the primary and maybe only prerequisite for any kind of racism, is a power gradient. It's a power differential that facilitates the transfer of abuse and oppression from those with power against those without power. Thus, racism is unidirectional. It can only flow from those who have power. The mistrust or hatred even that occurs in reverse is something else. It is the most natural reaction.
I guess in her way, I mean, look, this could be seen as a way to excuse anti-Semitism from the, but like, look, if a Palestinian person has developed some kind of like anti-Semitic beliefs or something after being genocided and after being tortured by Israelis for their whole life, I'm gonna at least understand why this Palestinian person might say something that could sound anti-Semitic to someone. Like at some point when all they see is a Star of David on a flag that is being spray painted on their homes, that is being literally dug into the ground so that you can see it from a drone, so they get the nice little drone shot for their propaganda videos of a Star of David in the middle of the courtyard of the land that they've just blown up. Or when they literally carve a Star of David onto the foreheads or onto the head of Palestinian prisoners. I'm going to understand the true racism. The root racism here is the anti-Arab, anti-Muslim racism that is coming from the Israelis that have subjugated and tortured this people for decades. So even if a Palestinian person says like something pretty fucked, like I'm going to be like, you're the fucking victim in this case. You're the victim. You've been victimized your whole life. So I kind of understand where you're coming from.
To the sustained systemic abuse, oppression, and violence from those who deem themselves superior, better, divinely favored, and so on. For example, the sniper who shot my friend Jihan's 3-year-old daughter, Nour, shattering both her tiny legs while she was in her mother's arms in Gaza, is a hateful, racist ghoul. I understand that's one of the things I've been criticized for saying. And I double up on it, frankly. But the rage, the disgust, even hatred that Jihan...
Let's look at that real quick. Here is a picture of the Star of David carved into Gaza. This is what we're talking about. This is what these people are seeing and experiencing every single day. Look at that. So that they can get a nice little drone shot. How fucking sick is that? If Israel was a Christian country and they would go into Gaza and carve a cross into the ground, carve a cross into the foreheads of prisoners, spray paint crosses on the walls, Palestinians might have a thing against Christians at some point. Could you blame them? Is it right? No. But do you understand where it comes from?
Or I feel toward that sniper is not racism. It is not anti-Jewishness. It's not anti-Semitism. Nor are her feelings toward the tank operator who blew out the back of her son Arab's head, making her fingers sink into his brains when she tried to pick him up.
Oh my God.
Our feelings or words in response to 78 years of this barbaric colonial violence are not reprehensible, they are not anti-Semitic, and they are not anti-Jewish. In fact, despite everything they have done to us, despite the fact that the overwhelming majority of Jews, both inside and outside of Israel, support this Zionist carnage and domination, we still have the tender human sense to recognize those Jews, however a minority they might be, who do not support Israel, and to embrace the far smaller minority who are anti-Zionist, in fact. People like Ilan Pape, Richard Falk, Mark Perlmutter,
Ilan Pape,
Aaron Mate, Katie Halper, Max Blumenthal, Neturei Karta, the Jews who expend their skills and labor to expose Jewish supremacist Zionist criminality. We have kept our humanity despite the unceasing and layered violence against us. The feelings we have of pain, rage, contempt, or hatred, coupled with the impotence to make the suffering stop, is what we call in Arabic qahr. It is a reaction to the
al-qahr, which means, like immense heartbreak.
Kind of violent racism.
Mahek, is that a way to say it? Ahr?
Mm-hmm.
That one does not.
Oof, the whole stream?
Yep. And we're back. We're back. We back. I don't know what's happening, guys. We're getting like disconnected for a second.
The weather is really bad
and
today.
then it's reconnecting. Yeah, it could be a weather thing. It could be a weather thing. It'd be storming up a storm up in here. It'd be storming up a storm. Sorry about that. We're losing you for a little bit, I think. Jim says, time to run later, chat. Later, Demi. Later, Anthony. Jim, thank you so much for being here.
Have a good day,
Sorry
Jim.
you were upset earlier. We hope everything is fine. I hope you feel better. Hope you have a great rest of your day, Jim. We will see you very soon. See you on Sunday, most likely. So we're back. We're back.
Shattered and robbed my family of everything. They have done the same to every Palestinian family, no matter where they are on this planet.
Spooky Boy says, good night, Jim. All right, that's nice, Spooky Boy. More of that. More love.
They have committed a genocide in full view of the world. In the wholeness of its blood and gore, its apocalyptic horror, its generational injury, and its moral harm to all of humanity. No words can adequately capture the evil I have witnessed or experienced at their hands. I do not have sufficient language to describe what they have done to us.
Yeah, we don't need to finish the whole thing. I mean, the point is very well made. Given everything that Israelis and Zionists have done to Palestinians, let's stop policing their language. I'm sorry, okay? When they're writing books, when they're trying to express themselves. What is anything worse than a genocide?
No, I don't think so.
So yeah, just like fucking chill out, man. And Zohran Mamdani, grow fucking backbone, man. Okay, you're gonna be faced with way bigger controversies. Way worse things are gonna happen to you. People are gonna pull out fucking shit. They're gonna try to accuse you of being
he grows a
this or that.
backbone, they're gonna take him out, bro. You think they'll actually allow anyone with a voice for righteousness to like speak for people? Come on.
They can try it.
Is that Michael Jackson who قتلوه? Sorry, I'm not joking. No, I really believe that. That's like, you know.
We're hitting all of the Michael Jackson. We got Jim Carrey.
The Jim Carrey thing was real, and it was.
He's not wearing a costume. It was really Jim Carrey.
Babe, it was an artist that came out and was wearing SFX.
That was AI. That wasn't real. Even that post was AI. That post was AI, I promise you.
It's not him.
The SFX
Whatever it is, it's so fucking weird that this is even happening, and we're even living in a time where there's been multiple celebrities that like Kamena, people that are specifically speaking out against certain stuff. Kanye, Nicki. Khalas, I'm not even gonna get into this right now. Not right now. This is another
clone armies.
stream.
That's another live stream for another day.
It's not about cloning even. It's about just killing people that fucking speak out.
Well, yeah, that happens, of course, yes. And I'm talking about cloning specifically right now. I'm in the cloning rabbit hole.
No, I'm not in the cloning thing. They're just replacing people with people that don't talk about stuff.
But that look like
Nothing
just
is
like
real,
them?
Jess. Thank you. Nothing is real. Huh?
That look just like them.
And no, lookalikes. Shoo, you think there's no one in the world that looks like you?
But there are I
In
have
Lebanon, just in Lebanon, I have like 7 women every day. Oh my god, I know my cousin looks like you. Oh my god, my cousin speaks like you.
I have a whole Instagram series tracking my lookalikes all around the world. Not it's actually on the show.
No, I know.
People used to. Oh, do you remember? I have a buff
JFK,
one.
thank you.
I have a
Yves
buff
Gibran,
lookalike.
so fucking you know your shit. Look into the Titanic. Look into who just bought a building in California. The same person that bought the Twin Towers right before a fucking you know what. Look into these things. Stop fucking following mainstream media. Think for yourselves.
Oh, one of my tweets are gone. I opened this too late.
For your...
It'll reconnect. It's reconnecting automatically. All right, guys. It's disconnecting and then reconnecting automatically. I don't know what's happening.
The weather usually messes with Wi-Fi. Best 3G come in. I'm not.
The people are saying it's messing with the 3G. The weather isn't even that bad right now. I might, if this happens one more time, I'll turn off my phone and turn it back on, and we'll try that as a solution. Sorry, guys. Here's a 100-year-old woman in Lebanon who was refusing to leave her home, and we're going to move on to Lebanon for a little bit, guys. This 100-year-old woman refuses to leave her home. She's older than the state of Israel.
So cute.
Look at this badass lady.
أنا مرة عمري 100 سنة وصامدة.
She was born decades before the establishment of the state of Israel.
والله إن إجوا لحتى أنزل علي فرح لحظة إني والزيتوني على طول المدى.
They're going to accuse her of being a terrorist. She threw stones at a tank? What?
God.
وأنا هيك.
Oh, look at that little smile. Missing a couple of teeth, but it's okay. Still a beautiful smile. 100 years old. Are you kidding me? We'd be lucky to have one tooth at 100 years old. And look, she's got the good teeth there, so she could chomp some stuff with those.
عمري 100 سنة ويمكن بعد 20 سنة.
وعلى الخشب يا ست العمر كله يا حجي.
That's resilience and like loyalty to your country, honestly.
1 million people. Yes, so here are people in tents. 100,000 of them are staying in shelters.
I saw something like messed up. Unfortunately, it was like something like Israelis are starting to kidnap people that have decided to stay in their homes.
Yeah, I saw that too. We quickly touched on it yesterday. Hey, I just read like a quick little headline about it. Here is Israel targets civilian areas in Lebanon. No end. This is a quick Al Jazeera news report. 2 minutes, just a quick little update.
A war in its third week with no path towards a ceasefire. Israel is threatening that what's coming will be more intense and more severe as long as Hezbollah continues to launch rockets across the border.
That's what we like to hear. More intense, more severe is what's coming.
Yeah, and more than this. Oh, by the way, we forgot to mention something super important that today the Israelis did like 3 sonic booms over Beirut. Very low, very fast, very loud. They were insanely loud just to fucking terrorize people on Eid. وكمان last time there was something religious happening and they did some sonic booms. It was like so scary. I even heard it all the way in Burmana.
It's
Like the
terrifying,
whole
yeah.
building shook. It was really, really intense.
It's I didn't get to hear anything because I'm a little bit more far away. But yeah,
Yes,
when
no,
you
it was super
when you hear a
loud.
sonic boom, it's almost just as it's just like hearing an explosion. Basically, you hear 2 of them, the whole house shakes, the glass shakes, everything like that. It's pretty terrifying.
And refuses to disarm. It's already expanded its targets, destroying bridges across southern Lebanon. Israel says they are on Hezbollah supply routes. Fuel stations, it says, are affiliated.
Bridges. Look at this, gas stations. Oh, but Hezbollah people fill up their gas here. What the fuck does that mean? Hezbollah are part of like society. Anyone can be part of Hezbollah or Hezbollah supporter. And like go to any supermarket. Are you gonna blow up a Spinneys because some dude was in Hezbollah decided to go to a Spinneys? Like what's the plan here?
Related to the group have also been hit. The Israeli military has ordered hundreds of thousands living there to leave. They have little choice, with an aerial campaign that has killed more than 1,000 people. Paramedics, too, have been targeted and killed. Their centers and ambulances hit. And while Israel says they are being used by Hezbollah, human rights groups say the strikes amount to war crimes. Israel is accused of cutting off the south from the rest of the country. Its troops are advancing into Lebanese territory. Israeli army video shows them operating in border villages. But
these fuckers in our country, man, these are our trees. That's our land. That's our soil. That's our grass. These are our rocks, our pebbles.
They have come
our air that they're breathing
under fire. Hezbollah is hoping to increase the cost of the war, but it's not clear how long it can sustain the fight. France has been trying to mediate an end.
That's just like a rocket that didn't blow up.
But it's not clear how long.
Look at this fucking thing. It's massive, dude.
Long it can sustain the fight. France has been trying to mediate an end to the hostilities, but before the French foreign minister's arrival, the Israeli Security Cabinet said it was discussing unprecedented action against Hezbollah. A clear message that a proposal by Lebanon's government to offer a permanent
France mediating. What the fuck are they going to mediate?
Non-aggression pact with Israel was not enough. All the while, negotiations are being conducted under fire as both sides try to secure military gains for political.
It'll make us a nice steak frites, god damn it, with some nice.
You have to go with the stereotypes.
Café de Paris sauce.
The sentiment is there.
I want steak. I'm hungry. I literally genuinely want steak.
Really hungry.
I need steak and fries.
I had steak and fries for lunch. That was actually
home steak, or like did you go to?
Oh, I did eat today, but that was my breakfast.
Had steak and fries for breakfast?
Like, it was my first meal.
It's a breakfast of champions right there.
Yeah, I needed it today.
I think the best we could do tonight is shawarma. Is that okay? Would you forgive a
shawarma
sandwich?
Yeah. Because I was thinking either like a potato chicken thing, but no shawarma.
Shawarma. You hear that, folks? We're getting shawarma.
Leverage.
More than 1 million people are struggling to survive. That's 1/5 of the population. Some are living in tents or sleeping in their cars. The government is unable to deal with the challenge, and UN agencies complain about the lack of cash because of a shortfall in global funding for humanitarian aid.
Lebanon's appeals to President
Samir talked about that when we had Samir on the live stream from Nation Station. He was telling us, like, just forget people donating. USA, Trump and like and Doge and all that shit. They cut USA to all of these countries. So like Lebanon, a lot of NGOs used to. USAID was their lifeblood. You know what I mean? They made all their money from USAID to help pay for stuff and all that sort of shit. That's gone now. So people are now the new USAID.
Donald Trump to stop the attacks have been met with silence. The U.S. has reportedly lost faith in a leadership that promised to disarm Hezbollah. So with no diplomatic opening, it's
Nimitz says, bro, Lebanese chicken shawarma is the best sandwich in the world. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, it is. Lebanese chicken shawarma is very special. And I think that's what I'm getting tonight. I think I'm going to get the chicken shawarma because I just want that garlic sauce. And I had a lot of beef those 2 days. I had
like the most garlicky burger 2 days ago. It was so yummy though.
That was a really garlicky sauce.
So yummy.
Such a garlicky sauce.
Anthony
certain where this
secret sauce
war is heading. Zana Khudr Al Jazeera.
Little girl drinking some water. Looks so cute. Look at tiny little PJs.
I just want.
Yallah.
I had a thought at some point. I was like, what if I just go on the streets and like start doing face paint for kids?
Oh, that would be nice. Actually.
Just to like make some kids smile. I feel like I would want that.
But then how do they wash it off? They got no water.
Shut up! I'll give them wet wipes.
Everything sucks for them. Guys, we got a humanitarian crisis in Lebanon as aid deliveries becoming difficult. Thank you, DW News. Tell us about how our lives are difficult.
The Israeli military is keeping up its assault on Lebanon, where it says that it's targeting fighters from the militant group Hezbollah. The latest strikes have hit sites in the south close to the border with Israel, such as here in the ancient city of Tyre. Lebanon's national news agency says that 2 people died in those strikes, with 2 more killed in a separate attack farther north. Lebanon's health ministry says that the death toll from more than 2 weeks of Israeli attacks has just passed 1,000. The World Health Organization.
Yes, let me try to get you that update. Lebanon death toll surpasses 1,000 as strikes continue nationwide. Lebanon's health ministry said at least 1,001 people have been killed and 2,584 wounded since the start of Israeli attacks. According to official figures released March 19th, at least 33 people were killed and 152 injured in the past 24 hours alone. 804 men, 79 women, and 118 children are among those killed. Fucking crazy. 365 kids have been wounded. 414 women have been wounded. 1,800 men have been wounded. 5 hospitals and 42 ambulances have been hit, along with 18 civil defense centers and 68 health facilities. 40 healthcare workers have been killed and 107 injured. 40 healthcare workers killed. This is a fucking genocide of healthcare workers. Are you fucking shitting me?
The most educated fucking and like compassionate people
Bro,
out there.
war crime on top of war crime on top of war crime on top of war crime, and the whole world's fucking watching. Like, what's gonna happen? This is World War III. What's happening with this?
I wonder who's actually the bad guy. Oh,
are we liberating them?
Also, like Iranians are so freaking like literate and educated. Their mosques are like literally mabarif, like visions from God, and the sacred geometry and like how advanced their civilization is insane. So the fact that anyone is trying to be like, oh, we're gonna liberate them or we're gonna like attack them because they're like uncivilized is insane.
Bro, they invented civilization. And to the people,
oh, no one can like claim that. Like no one can claim that.
To the people, they're like, but Hezbollah fired the rockets. Hezbollah fired those 6 rockets into Israel. They
okay, that doesn't have to start a fucking World War III.
They killed no one. Israel has killed 1,000 people. Those 6 rockets that killed no one, does it make sense in retaliation to kill 100 Lebanese kids? No one died. Again, it's like I threw a baseball, I kicked the football, and it broke my window, my neighbor's window. Oh shit, we broke the window. Then he comes out and beats my ass. Is it worth it? Should he beat my ass? No, I just kicked the window. I broke the window. It's okay. We can replace the window. No one died. No one got hurt. But then when he comes out and beats the little kid, it's like, bro, I'm just a child. What are you doing? Why are you beating my ass? Why are they killing? And then they'll justify it. Well, it's Hezbollah's fault. I'm sorry, bro. Blame Israel. Stop fucking blaming. Stop. Your hatred of Muslims and your hatred of Shia and your hatred of Hezbollah is blinding your hatred of Israel. The hatred you should have.
Yeah, and now like literally the most devoted people to their religion are Muslims. I'm sorry, I will say that. And like they're the most demonized in the world. Just because like they're actually following or like they have some discipline or they stop themselves from doing certain things and they follow certain protocols before like for their way of life, yani that's seen as extremist because they care, because they put effort, because they actually like follow something greater than them. I feel like that's so backwards. The world has become so backwards.
It has. It's punishing people for being religious. And America, the country of religious freedom.
Yeah, religious freedom, bro. I like at this point, seeing how the world is, I'd rather put a hijab on than fucking go for the fakeness of women's liberation. Like, you're not being liberated. You're just
religious freedom. Like you're supposed to be able to practice whatever religion you want in the States freely and respectfully. That's all they do is vilify.
I get it. Sorry, you meant like freedom of speech, for example. They don't even have freedom of speech. Like the fact that the word Lebanon was banned on chat last time, like that's insane. That's how, and I believe that they tried to get this, yani they made us okay with canceling out freedom of speech by canceling out words that we were first of all like supporting, like the words that you all know we should not say. But then it's like, okay, then you can't say that, you got cancelled for saying this, cancel culture. Then it's like suddenly we don't have free speech and we're the ones that vouched for it, guys. Yeah, and I think the issue was not the words, it's just how people were using them and like not making people understand how you're supposed to like respect others, refer to others. So then we're just like, oh, just don't use this word. And now there's words we can't use, so khalas.
Exactly.
Can't fucking say anything anymore.
We can't even say Zionist. How fucking crazy is that?
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Says more than 100 of them are children. Well, the fighting between Israel and Hezbollah has caused a humanitarian crisis in Lebanon. The UN has warned that it's becoming increasingly difficult to provide aid to the people who need it, and more than 1 million people, or 20% of the population, have been displaced, mainly from the south, including from...
Sarah, I'm going to put the Star Wars cantina on the...
Very important question.
On the top shelf. On the shelf that is over the shelf that has Rivendell.
Because obviously it would not show here.
I might switch them out, maybe if
give
switch
each
out the
one
display.
time in the limelight.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's going to be on that higher shelf. One of those 2 shelves, my 2 main shelves.
Lebanon's 5th largest city.
Tyre is a ghost town. On Tuesday, Israel issued an urgent warning for residents to evacuate. 60,000 people lived here just a few weeks ago. These images were filmed by a French news team on Wednesday. Almost no one is left. Tyre has been a Hezbollah stronghold. The flags of the militant group are still flying. It's been repeatedly hit by Israeli airstrikes.
Hezbollah, it's an ancient city. Hezbollah stronghold. It's the ancient city of Tyre. Sharmuta. It's a Hezbollah stronghold. Sure, that's some Hezbollah flags. There's some Hezbollah flags. Okay, what about everything else?
Over the last few weeks, this is what's left of
the ancient port.
What about the government that's not doing anything to help us? let's maybe not talk about Hezbollah for a second and just talk about who's actually coming to help us, who's actually standing up for the Lebanese people right now, who's actually feeding the people on the streets, you know? I think that's
Our
the
chat
irony.
is feeding the people.
The irony of like this whole like Hezbollah debate. It's like everyone's so focused on Hezbollah type. Okay, put Hezbollah to the side for a second. Who is actually fucking helping us? What Arab nation right now is helping us? What international fucking force, UN, who's helping us? No one's helping us. Our own government can't even help us. So, yeah,
I like how Drac words it. Tel Aviv is a Zionist stronghold. Zionist stronghold. Tel Aviv was just hit by a rocket.
Branch associated with Hezbollah after Israel bombed it. Since the start of the war on March 2nd, Israel has issued several evacuation orders for southern Lebanon. First to the Litani River, then later to the Sarani River. More than 1 million people have heeded the orders and been displaced. In Beirut,
don't forget the southern suburbs of Beirut.
People are sleeping on the streets. Some have tents, others seek shelter from the winter weather in their cars.
I sleep in this small van, no water comes in. I just close the doors and lay out the mattresses. Some people sleep on the front seats like it's a living room, and back here it's like a bedroom. And on the top I put all the preserved foods.
There is suffering caused by this forced displacement. People being driven out of their homes and their areas. We're out in the open facing rain, winter and cold. There is definitely hardship.
Elsewhere in Beirut, people find shelter in this school. The classroom is decorated for Ramadan. Many had hoped that they might be home for the feast of Eid al-Fitr. But as the holy month draws to an end
Eid al-Fitr
this week and the war is escalating, there is little to celebrate.
And earlier I had the chance to speak with Dr. Ghassan Abu Sitta. He is professor of conflict medicine and plastic and reconstructive surgery at the American University of Beirut Medical Center. I asked him what life has been like for him as a doctor since the war started nearly 3 weeks ago.
So from the first day, we were designated by the Ministry of Health in coordination with UNICEF as the referral hospital for all children wounded in the Israeli attack. And so we have been receiving a stream of very critically wounded children on a daily basis to our hospital. And these children need, some of them are in intensive care. All of them need repeated surgeries.
Yeah,
and so
those glasses, that is a very thick fucking frame. I have not seen glasses like that. There's that color that's like the blackest black. There's like they invented like the darkest black.
Yeah, the darkest shade.
I think he has the first pair of those glasses.
Been almost daily surgery since the war started, and the numbers of children critically wounded in the hospital keeps mounting day in, day out.
You're speaking a lot about children, and I'm just wondering, can you give us also a little bit of insight?
The guy went to watch Avatar 3 and left the theater with his 3D glasses still on, and he refuses to take them off. He wants to stay in Pandora. This man should download the Avatar game.
You know, because Israel is saying that it is targeting specifically Hezbollah fighters. Do you also have that impression based on...
It's been 3 months. My vision has been blurry. I do not know why.
Who's coming into the hospital?
Absolutely not. We are getting families who are absolutely devastated by these aerial attacks on their homes. I have 3 sisters, all in their early teens. Their 4th sister was killed, and their mother is also critically wounded in intensive care. I have another 2 sisters wounded. Their mother has been killed. I have a 3rd girl who's a young...
What? Are these all his sisters?
By these aerial attacks on their homes. I have 3 sisters, all in their early teens.
3 assistants.
Their 4th sister was killed.
I also
and
heard sisters.
I have 3 sisters, all in their early teens. Their 4th sister was killed, and their mother is also critically wounded in intensive care. I have another 2 sisters wounded. Their mother has been killed. I have a 3rd girl whose young brother was killed. I have a 4-year-old whose mother was killed when she was on her lap, and the girl came in with shrapnel in her face and in her eye. So what we see in our hospital...
Oh, no, some of them are also sisters, and like their moms are dying and stuff. Fuck.
Is families whose homes have been targeted and bombed, and children whose lives have been destroyed, and families completely ripped apart.
What about the hospital itself? I'm wondering, what your scenario planning is right now, and how safe you feel it is there for the staff and for the patients.
It's completely ripped apart. Homes have been targeted and bombed, and children whose lives have been destroyed, and families completely ripped apart.
What about the hospital itself? I'm wondering, what your scenario planning is right now, and how safe you feel it is there for the staff and for the patients.
This is what's crazy to me. Like, again, when the genocide in Gaza was at its peak, doctors would get on the news, describe the horrors of what they're experiencing, and then people are just consuming it and watching like, oh, wow, that sounds horrible, and nothing gets done. Like, they would just move on. Oh, this doctor just said he saw 50 kids losing their feet, and he had to remove 60 limbs in 1 week without any medication and without any mukhaddarat, how do you call it?
Yep.
Anesthesia, you know what I mean? Like, nothing. And then we just like watch, oh, that's so horrible. We post about how horrible it is. It was like, oh, that's really bad. Then we ask the White House representative, the media representative, like, hey, is it true that that children in Gaza can't get access to medical care? What do you have to say about that? Well, we don't know. We don't believe what the people in Gaza say because it's run by Hamas. And then this whole thing just fucking goes on and on and on and on. And like, just kids. Hey, we have 100 dead kids in our country. 100 dead kids. Who's gonna answer for that
Who's
crime?
actually taking responsibility?
Who's gonna answer for that crime? No one's gonna fucking answer for that crime. No one is gonna answer for that crime. And then they wonder, why is there a resistance? The parents of those kids, would you blame them if they fucking grabbed the rocket launcher?
Basically.
Like Mr. Cockburn says in his song, and fires it over. Bruce Cockburn.
His name is Cockburn.
Cockburn. It's gonna make them cut their cocks burn with that fucking rocket launcher.
Good one, babe.
Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how resistance is born, Yakhib. That's how Hamas exists. That's why Hezbollah exists. What do you expect? I don't think I'm not going to arm myself if they take the South. You think I'm not going to defend my land?
Yeah, guys, what do you think we work out for? To look good? We're going to be defending our country.
Defending the border.
For our colleagues, a lot of them have had to become displaced as part of this war. In terms of safety, I, on the 17th of October, 2023, I was at Al Ahli Baptist Hospital in Gaza when it was bombed by the Israeli Air Force. And so for me, the idea of safety in this region is a falsehood. The worst thing about what's been happening is that you get the sense that we haven't even peaked in terms of the intensity of this war, and that things are going to get worse before they start getting better.
You mentioned your experience in Gaza, and I'd like to just ask, before we...
I think I want to learn sword fighting like with
we
the
haven't
katana.
even packed, and we haven't peaked.
I want to learn how to fight with the katana.
You can definitely find a place. Today, I had a client in the studio, and her brother was with her, and he was like, as he was leaving, he's like, I just have one question, because he didn't get a piercing or anything. I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he's like, where'd you get that katana from?
The sword.
Yeah, but I didn't know the exact place to hide that, so I thought maybe you could recommend.
I had their business card with the kawaii place. They sell all the cute little...
Okay, yeah, I'll send it to them because he was really wanting to get one.
You told him it's wood, though, like not a real katana.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know.
I want to learn how to fight because of Zorro, guys. What's it in One Piece? Ronalo, Zorro, Zorro.
Something. It's so cool though. It's so fucking cool.
Fucking One Piece, yo.
The girl with that stick that opens. I want a stick like that. Where can I get a stick like that?
I want that sword. Them 3 swords. Yes. Should we buy the One Piece boat Going Merry? Should we buy the Going Merry?
It's in theme for war.
Move on with the conversation. Can you just compare with us, the experience that you're having right now in Beirut, comparing it with what you witnessed in Gaza?
Saying you can do fencing.
No. Fencing is lame.
Yeah, but it's the same techniques.
No. Katana. Fencing?
It's much heavier, yeah.
No, fencing is lame. I ain't do no fencing.
It's lame.
Sorry, guys.
Not guys. Well, how can you hear?
So the similarities are this destruction of families. I mean, I remember in October 2023, we started seeing these wounded children who had no surviving...
Sarah says there is a Lego One Piece. We know, Sarah. I looked into it. I've looked into it.
Family left. Parents and siblings wiped out.
Sword. I can't use that, guys. I'm not going to use that sword. That sword is like, family heirloom.
And we're starting to see a similar pattern in Lebanon. The scale is not still that of Gaza, but the Israeli defense minister has said that he wants to turn the southern suburb of Beirut into another Khan Yunis. And so
And now his son's in the hospital in intensive care with a piece of shrapnel in his liver. Fuck you, Smotrich, and fuck your son. Hope he dies.
Fear is that we are going to continue to witness this onslaught, and children will pay the price. Currently, 25% of the wounded are children, and around 116 children have been killed since the beginning of the war, almost 16 days ago. And so
in 16 days, they killed 116 kids. Yeah, sharmuta. Allah la najikun.
This high proportion of children,
actually, this is exactly the work of Dajjal.
Wounded and killed in this war does not.
Or is it Allah najikun?
I don't know, but whatever.
One of those, okay.
It will not happen.
The bad one. Let God do the bad one.
Bode well, and looks like heading towards the percentage that existed in Gaza, which is around 35 to 40%.
EU leaders are meeting in Brussels today to discuss the war on Iran and
Brussels sprouts. Why should you talk about Brussels sprouts? All right, let's watch some fun videos. Thank you, Doctor, for the update. Lebanon's doing bad. We get it.
يعني ما بقدر اشرح لك.
Let me try to You can't pause shit on Instagram.
وضع صعب اكيد يعني.
Shitty video, dude. This is the worst website to watch videos on.
يعني ما بقدر اشرح لك الشعور اللي نحن نبقى حاسينه بس صعب.
Look at this lady, man. Old Hajj should just be chilling at home
and like enjoying her end days, her like golden years. Fucking thinking about war.
She's in like a yard of a public school with like 50 kids playing and kicking the ball around. She's like, oh fuck, I just wanted to drink my tea.
صعبة كتير، صعبة انك تترك بيتك، صعبة انك تترك ارضك. يعني بتمنى انه يعني انا بالنسبة لي عندي طفلة ما بتمنى انها توعى على هيك شيء، على هيك وضع. لانه نحن من مواليد ال90 واللي قبل ال90 عشنا على طول حروب.
This looks like my old high school. This whole like this little court area here. This just give you like a quick look into like how some of these public schools are looking with all of the displaced individuals there, how they're living. Some of the numbers are outdated. We've hit 1,000 dead.
شايف نحن هون عائلتين 11 واحد بالخيمة بننام على بعض.
There are 11 people in a tent. They're sleeping. She says بننام على بعض. They're sleeping on top of one another.
11 واحد ومعي طفل صغيرة ومثل ما شايفة بنغسل أوقات بالجاطون.
Oh, this is really sad.
لا معنا سلاح، لا معنا شيء.
This is the mother of, let me get his name real quick. Shadi Ammar. Shadi Ammar was one of 3 like Christian men that were killed in their village, I think where the priest was killed. So this is his mother at the funeral. Trigger warning, it's very sad. She's gonna say some super sad stuff here.
هيدا ما بده ينزل على بيروت وما بده يفل. كعيد فيه روح سافر زبط حالك ما بترك عينبل مأمي ما بترك عينبل أنا عينبلي بضلني بعينبل هيته.
Ainibel is the town where they lived. It's a Christian town in South Lebanon. This is one of the towns that Israel demanded to be evacuated.
بضل بعينبل المعطر بس ضل شو بالمقبرة. رح اترك ابني هون وفل انا دفنوني حد وما فل ما فل لو تعبوني بدي فل بدي اقول يقتلوني دفنوني حد ابني وخلص ليه ما نفل شو عم نعمل.
I think every single mother would agree with what she's saying right now.
Yeah,
like, no, mom,
that's the thing. No.
Like, just bury me next to my son. Like, what the fuck? What? She's gonna go home and do what?
To see this.
She's gonna go home and do what right now? Like, she's gonna go home and how is she gonna move on from this? Her young son. That's her whole life. That's her meaning to live. Her whole reason to live is to care for this boy. Ooh, they took him away from me. She's like, just kill me, خلاص. Just put me in there with him.
ما عم نحارب حدا نحن. لا عم نحاربها هي ولا عم نحاربهم هن. هن اللي عم بحاربونا.
And she said how like she's walking around in the framed photo. He's wearing his like suit, so she got the nicest photo of him, dressed his best, and she's just walking around there. And this is a sight that you see a lot here in Lebanon for a lot of the parents of the people that don't get justice. Whether it's the August 4th blast, a lot of people died every year on August 4th. People will go down and do a little protest. You'll have parents with pictures of their family members, their kids, whoever that passed away. They walk around with these pictures. Parents of individuals that were in prison, in Syrian prisons for years. There are Lebanese prisoners that are still in Israeli prisons for decades. All the time, you'll see these parents who've been holding on. Sometimes it's a photo, it's a 30-year-old photo, sometimes 40-year-old photo. They're still like, this is my kid, this is my son. It's a very sad thing to see. I mean, it seems like a great kid, يعني.
نحن بالحرب ربينا ونحن بالحرب وما فلينا. امي وبيي ما بدهم ينفلوا كانوا من عينبل. بقول لك هون ارضنا هون بيتنا جدودنا.
مضطرين نضحي ومضطرين نخاطر بوجودنا بهذه المنطقة تما نخسر أرضنا ونخسر بيوتنا ونخسر ديارنا ونتحول يمكن بمحل المحلات للاجئين وبس ما بنعرف وين. موجودين مش لأنه بنحب نعيش تحت القصف ولا لأنه بنحب نعيش بالحرب بس لأنه مجبورين نضل بديارنا تنضل عنا ضياع. تنضل هلا عم نعرف نقول انا ابن دبل.
وعينا على الحرب، وعينا قلنا بتخلص، انا قلت بتخلص، بتجوز بتخلص، رجعوا اولادي عايشوا بالحرب، رجعوا هلا اولاد ولادي عايشين بالحرب، يعني ما بعرف امتى بدها تخلص.
Just goes to show you that like Lebanon has never
3 generations, bro.
We've never had a break. Our parents never had a break. We've never had a break. Our kids aren't having a break. Like people that are my age that have kids right now, their kids are growing up, are being raised in a time of World War III. Literally, like war has been in the background of Lebanon's life our whole lives. Just like for Americans, you have your country has started wars throughout your whole lives. We've been the victims of these wars many times, and also the victims of, like, look, I mean, victims of ourselves and other Arab issues, are problems with Syria. I'm not putting all the blame on the international community, obviously, but in Lebanon, Lebanese people have never had a moment of rest.
But كمان إنه as Arabs, like if we genuinely want to talk about like anti-colonialism, anti-imperialism, if we actually wanted يعني to be liberated from these things, we should have like long ago cut ourselves off from like literally financing these wars that are now waged on us. You know what I mean? And whether it's by buying the products or like traveling to these countries or sending our most educated people there, that's literally what has caused 3 generations of Arabs to suffer from the same exact thing, perpetually getting worse, perpetually getting more genocidal, يعني, making people even fear Lebanon more, fear it as a country, يعني. So it's like, خلاص, we dug our own grave in this sense. يعني, okay, I really sympathize with like the generations, like the people that like, okay, نحن this is our first war, the people that are like watching 3 wars unfold. طب ما كمان إنه like there are some sacrifices that have to be made lifestyle
It's
wise.
also not our first war.
It's not our first war. And to me, when I was like, when I was a kid, the 2006 war, like most of my childhood memories are from that war and like just being terrified. And I remember at one point we were like looking for a different apartment, and like the lady was showing my mom, she was like, the apartment was like on the side of the corridor, and she was like, so if they shoot through here, at least the bullets would go like that, they wouldn't go through your apartment. And I just like, that's such a vivid memory that I have, you know. Insane.
Oh, this is a interview with a little kid on the street called Mo. Let's refresh it because Instagram will let us rewind.
زياد
من وين انت؟
لزوم لشام
قد ايه لك هون ببيروت؟
4 أيام.
وين عم بتنام؟ مش عم تاكل؟
يعني أبي زغولة.
انت مش بالمدرسة؟
بلا.
مع المدرسة بتشتغل كمان؟
لا.
شو بتشتغل؟
ميكانيك سيارات.
بس صغير انت على الشغل.
تتعلم قبل ما تكبر.
This guy's a mechanic.
شوي.
My God.
بتخاف انت؟
لا.
ابدا.
بس بخاف شغلة واحدة والله بس.
شو بهذا انت؟
برافو عليك يا ولد.
نصاب. إذا ببدأ في محل وانا فعل واشتغل بورت حلمت حلم فقت تاني يوم قالوا لي انه انت بتصور. انا غارة رحت بدور قبل ما تنزل بخليك ما عادش تحس بشيء.
شو صار لدينتك؟
قلتك يا ولد ما عندي نقطات دم براسي.
What did you say?
شو
His ear was detached from his head.
تاني لك الحياة.
فيها شوي انبساط فيها شوي مش انبساط. الحياة تاك الا لا ولا الحياة بتمشي زي ما بدل. انا صار هلا فيك توقفوا؟ لا. لا إذا صار حادث فيك توقفوا؟ لا. يعني ليك سفير غرق فيك توقفها؟ لا.
Bless this kid and his wisdom.
يا شيل الأحياء اللي بقلبك. هيك.
Smart little boy.
More competent and wise than most fully fledged adults around the world.
Translating. Oh, this kid is Palestinian. He's not Lebanese. Okay, this is a Palestinian kid. Oh no. Okay, no, he's a Palestinian kid in Lebanon, I think, potentially. This is a video filmed from a street in the Harat Harik suburb of Beirut. Shows the destruction after it was hit by Israeli bombing. Oh my God. And you can hear the drone in the background, by the way. That non-stop buzzing.
خلاص, it's ingrained into our heads. Disgusting.
15 days after Israel's forced displacement orders. Until I reached the neighborhood, there was
This is a brief check on her home. MSF Field Communications Manager Mariam Surur recorded her experience traveling back to collect some belongings. I think she works with Doctors Without Borders. So this is her going to her home.
No way of knowing whether the house was still standing. The area was expectedly deserted. Once bustling streets were now eerily quiet, and destruction was rampant. I came to water my plants, pick up a few essentials, and gather whatever sentimental items I could still save. Across Beirut and southern Lebanon, displaced people have few options. Many find themselves making these risky
some plants. It's crazy. Like that's my like. How do you choose? Like, you know, she's like, okay, these
Yeah.
photos, books,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing here. Like, how you just have to let go of your things.
You really start to reassess what's important. I know when the August 4 blast happened, the first thing I noticed was that my door busted open and it busted each part in half. So I knew I had to leave with my house basically open. And then you just look around all your belongings and you're like, okay, what do I actually need? What's actually irreplaceable, you know? So, Anjad, I think it's an important thing for people to ask themselves outside of a war context, because it really starts to make you more aware about your purchasing power and just like how much frivolous shit we fill our lives with. Like when it comes down to, like, you know, you have to save your life, you are gonna die, you're not gonna choose that many things.
Yeah, same with me. August 4th blast, everything was, we had to leave the house. We didn't know if it was gonna get hit a second time. I left all my books, my Blu-ray collections, my comic books. I was like, holy fuck. And then ever since then, I just don't buy nearly as much shit as I used to. I don't collect stuff anymore.
It changes your purchasing habits.
Yeah, because like I can't. I took my money box, my passports. I took my obviously my cat.
I did not take my passport. I had just bought an analog synthesizer and I was getting into like making music, and like that's what I took.
But I ended up going to my parents' house later that day, so I did end up grabbing my PlayStation and a few more essentials. So of course, the PlayStation 4 at the time, my PS Pro, I had the Spider-Man red limited edition, folks. What up? Was gonna leave that hanging around.
trips back just to
be fair,
check
you
on their
weren't
homes and
injured, so you could pick up more things.
I was going home, yeah. Like it wasn't like an evacuation scenario.
retrieve what they can. And for many of us, this isn't the first time. The previous escalation and the so-called ceasefire that followed.
My God, but these are all fucking just apartment buildings, like civilians. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but Hezbollah stronghold.
Hey, the whole town.
The whole city.
The whole fucking city.
It's
is
a whole
Hezbollah.
weapons factory. They're manufacturing weapons in the underground.
Thousands unable to return. Over the past 2 weeks,
This is just collective punishment. They're literally punishing everyone for supporting Hezbollah and for supporting the resistance.
MSF teams have scaled up rapidly, launching a nationwide emergency response to meet growing humanitarian needs. Medical, logistic, and administrative staff who have been displaced themselves are showing up day after day, providing essential health care, distributing urgent relief items, and supporting hospitals and primary healthcare centers. MSF's work is not only to provide medical care, but also to speak out and bear witness, to help make sure people's experiences are seen and heard. As the teams expand on the ground, moving through shelters and primary healthcare centers, we're moving together, listening, documenting, advocating, and trying to share these stories responsibly.
It's fucking crazy. Oh, this guy's pretty based. Look at that dude. I think this guy is living in the States. Okay, if I had to guess, he's probably in Dearborn, Michigan. Okay, Lebanese dude speaking English with an American accent. Here's what he had to say. This dude's pretty based.
The message to the Christians in Lebanon who've been praying and fasting and believing for decades for God to send permanent protection on Lebanon. I have an answer for you. God has heard your prayers, and it's coming in the form of an armed resistance group in the south to do what the government couldn't or doesn't want to do. And for those of you Christians or so-called Christians that are now praying against God's answer to your freedom, my message for you.
I love this. He's calling Hezbollah God's answer to our prayers.
Yeah, sorry, and like, what else who else is fighting? Who else can fight?
Force, yes, they definitely are.
Is to fix yourself and to change your perspective, because the only thing that will stop this type of evil, demonic warfare is firm, regulated resistance. And the only people in Lebanon that have that are the people of the South. And for those of you in the government who have the audacity to make backdoor deals, to strip the people of the South of their ability to fight for themselves and for the country, you better fix yourselves quick, because after the people of the South destroy the mortal enemy of mankind, not just Lebanon, you will have no place
genuinely,
in the...
I am so with this guy. Literally, the
mortal
mouth
enemy
of evil, they are the fucking
mankind.
mouth and hand of evil itself.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Not just of Lebanon, the mortal enemy, and Israel is. Can you think of a genuine?
I need to follow this guy on Instagram.
Can anyone think of a more evil country than Israel right now? Maybe the United States. Like, you know what I mean? It's like Israel is
the thunder.
The most evil. Like Israel is the most evil. You know what I mean? This guy knows it.
Government, and you know it.
I think this guy's HB1S Sayyid, Habibi1 Sayyid. I don't know. HB1 Sayyid.
That's his handle?
Might be. I don't know. I don't know if someone saved that and reposted it or something.
Okay, makes sense.
But yeah, that dude ain't fucking around.
Beast.
Here is our Prime Minister Nawaf Salam speaking with CNN, saying that he's willing to enter negotiations with Israel for a ceasefire.
If you could, yesterday, not tomorrow, if you could deliver a message to President Trump now, directly, for one thing for him to do today, what would it be?
To help put an end to the Lebanese conflict, and I would like to reaffirm to President Trump.
Lebanese conflict. Nahna, we were the ones that started the conflict. We are always the perpetuators. The Middle East, it's having such a hard time. They just can't get their shit together.
At least he called it the Lebanese conflict and not the Hezbollah conflict. Let's give him props for that. He's lumping us all together.
It's neither, but okay.
Readiness to enter into immediate negotiations with Israel. We know, I mean, that this conflict can
immediate negotiations with Israel. That's what they want, of course.
Only end with negotiations. The U.S., I mean, is a strategic partner to Lebanon, and President Trump, more than anyone else, I mean, can play a decisive role in bringing, I mean, this war to an end. So we call on a greater engagement of the U.S.
If you could, yes.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you. More than 1 in 5 Lebanese people have been displaced. This was nice. This, in case you know, so our Prime Minister knows. Diplomatic sources in Europe have confirmed to me that the U.S. is currently blocking any de-escalation efforts in Lebanon. Israel is buying time to advance militarily before it says yes to any negotiation. So no one's listening to us right now. No one is even considering. There's a bunch of diplomats and they're trying to, we're going to do diplomatic. We're going to find a diplomatic solution. And the French diplomatics, nothing's happening. No one's listening. They're letting Israel play, have fun, play with their toys. You know what I mean? They never
cared. They never cared.
Yeah, we're fucked. Yeah, no one's coming. This is kind of crazy. This person's fucking nuts. So yeah, yesterday we talked about the British reporter Steve Sweeney, who was bombed live on TV himself and his cameraman Ali. Heroes, they both survived. Look at this fucking crazy motherfucker. So Steve was saying that he was definitely targeted, that Israel was trying to take him out, etc. As we know that they've done in the past. Again, we had Christina Asi on our show. Israel tried to take her out while she was doing her work. As a photojournalist, Israel has murdered over 250 journalists in Palestine, in Gaza. So this is their thing. This is their MO. So Steve posted a video being like, hey, they tried to kill me, but they couldn't get me. Look at this fucking crazy Zionist, what he had to say. I am an Israeli that dealt a lot with Hezbollah and the region, and this is the first time I even heard of your name. No one in Israel knows who you are, so believe me when I say this. There is no way that anyone in Israel tried to deliberately take you out. Lol, lol, lol. What he's essentially saying is that if we know you, we will try to kill you. He's just saying it in like a backwards kind of way. He's like, well, we don't know who you are. Why would we try to kill you? So you're trying to say that like when you know who someone is, you'll try to kill them? He's literally admitting to that on fucking Twitter.
There is a very famous quote going around during war times that literally says like their tongues will... It's something in the Bible, I guess. It's like their tongues will reveal their own undoing. Yani there's no way that someone that's evil cannot kind of like tell on themselves in some way, or like yifdahu. How do you say yifdahu? Expose themselves to the evil that they're doing, you know? Or it's like the tongue always, you know, it's like a Freudian slip of sorts. So Yeah, the truth's always gonna come out.
Good night, Sarah. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so
Thank
I quote
you, Sarah. God bless your family.
I quote tweeted saying, "So you only kill journalists, you know, pretty wild to admit that on the Twitters." And finally, the IDF put out a statement as well. What did they say? The IDF has issued a statement. The IDF has issued a statement on the viral video showing an airstrike narrowly hitting RT propagandists standing on a bridge target. Oh, that's okay. And footage
Literally,
released,
Maktub press, bro. They're literally labeled as.
and footage released in the past few hours, a journalist is seen at the Asmiya crossing. An explicit warning had been issued regarding this area. The crossing was struck after sufficient time had passed since okay, you put out a warning. You waited time. You gave it some time so that people can leave. You see that there's a reporter standing on the bridge. Don't you just let's not bomb it. Let's wait till the person evacuates. Oh look, there's children playing on the road. We should maybe postpone the bomb by 10 minutes or 20 minutes so that the children can... No, Israelis are like, well, we told them to leave. Release the bomb. Like, what the fuck, dude?
But apparently the Lebanese army knew that they were there, like that the journalists were there.
Lebanese army is in
I
cahoots?
don't know. I did the evacuation warning was accurate or like to the timing or I don't know. Anyways, there's so many journalists, Lebanese and international journalists, risking their lives to just document what's happening because none of this is going to be in history books in the future. None of this is going to actually be retold the way it happened. So Anjad, like props to all the journalists out there literally risking their lives to be killed in the most brutal way. One of my good clients is a journalist. Also, shout out to Jihad. I don't know. It's just crazy what they're being able to do, yani, with like no reputation for it. You know, just risking your life to just say the truth.
يعطيكم العافية يا جماعة. Do you want to talk about the baby seals thing?
Yes, but I'm gonna get so angry.
You wanna
Because there's nothing we can do, I guess. Like that video I saw yesterday was pretty violent. But yalla, let's talk about it, شوي, because I do want to talk about the realities of the Lebanese army, the realities of Haida. I'm gonna fucking get arrested, but I don't give a fuck at this point. La, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's like
no one can get arrested.
No one's gonna get arrested, but it's like we are supposed to be protected. We are supposed to be protected is all I'm gonna say. Yani police brutality has become way too normalized. There was a video of a man basically just defending. He was peacefully protesting for the SEALs because now there are no people that can actually get to that area because of the war. He was just peacefully protesting. They started throwing rocks at him.
Give the people the context. Tell the whole story.
The whole story? Okay. Didn't you talk about it yesterday?
Briefly. Very briefly.
So there's this endangered species of monk seals in Lebanon. And they have a cave where they basically... Yeah, that's their environment, their habitat in Amshir.
These little guys.
These are so cute. They're so fucking cute. And it's like, it's not just about the cuteness, yani. Every single animal has a reason to be part of the ecosystem. Every single animal serves a purpose. When we see a species becoming endangered, that means there's a huge turmoil for the world and like our whole environment and nature itself, yani. It's not a joke when a species is becoming endangered. So this lady somehow, of course she has مليون واسطة, she bought the piece of land that's right above the seal, the cave for the seals, and she's basically destroying it to build her fucking villa.
Yeah, so some rich lady.
Yeah.
So look at so by the way, Chris and Marina, hello. You both popped in at the same time. Marina says like, hello Marina, hello Sahla. Your sister's been keeping us company. Chris, hello Sahla. This guys, look at these, look like puppies. They look at these eyes, man. These little fucking...
so cute.
So let me just read this post real quick. This is who Amshit's monk seal cave is home to, an endangered species that all international treaties urge to protect and make of its habitat. So and we have like this one cave in Lebanon that has these monk seals, like Mafi Ghaira. It's like the one cave where these seals chill.
And if you actually understand Lebanon geographically, it's because Amshit is far away from the capital to like actually have nature preserved in some way or another. Wherever there's like a lot of infrastructure that's being built, nature tends to like move back from like, you know, where there's like heavy populations or like pollution and all that stuff. So Amshit and Ghair, the south is freaking bombed to shit. If there was something in the south, it's gone. So yeah, it's one of the last places.
So this is the lady. Her name is Rula Banam. She's an architect / interior designer, clutch designer. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't fucking know, but honestly, I just thought of something. It's actually who sold her the piece of land. If you think about it, of course the government had something to do with it, or the
whoever sold
Baladia
the
or
piece of
something
land
like.
is-
Who the fuck sold her that? Why is that not a heritage site?
That should
or
be a
like
protected site, exactly. So someone shared this on Instagram because this heartless human wants to build her house on the beach. She's willing to endanger our seals for it. Like, yeah, bro, there's a million pieces where you can build your house. Let me just look her up online. Rula Banam. By the way, Rula Banam, do not sue us. This is all alleged. We don't know.
Sue us for what, bro? Fucking freedom of speech.
Any ما في freedom of speech في لبنان.
Be freedom of speech. Fucking take me yelling into prison صراحة.
هون Lebanon في what they call نسيت شو اسمهم تشهير or whatever. I've been in a few situations. Let's see.
Defaming? This is not defaming. This is literally a global, a national.
And right now it's pretty true. I can't find pictures. She probably has an Instagram. Let's
We don't
see.
care what she looks like. We don't need to know what she looks
we
like.
need to shame her account, yeah.
No. We don't need to shame her account. We need more peaceful protesters on the site. Yesterday there was a very sad video shared.
I think she removed her own account. Someone was telling me.
Of course, bro. People were attacking the fuck out of her. شو عم تحكي? There's actually more environmental activists in Lebanon than you guys may think. بس ما كمان بدكم تفكروا the country is in a national deficit, so يعني whatever environmental activists are also like out there volunteering to feed people and like there's the group of people that are activists are not just for the environment, they're just helping all humanitarian causes, and there's just so many people that can actually be on the streets helping.
Let me see if there's a YouTube thing about this. Monk Seal Lebanon.
So basically, the video that was being shared yesterday was, there was less people protesting
this
now.
thing?
Yes, thank you. They started throwing stones at civilians.
That's the music, bro.
For fucking peacefully protesting, throwing stones.
So this is the cave? Is this the Monk Seal
Yes,
cave?
so عم بيصور من المية, I guess, because they threw him away. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened. But the guy's like basically crying in the video and being like, they're attacking me. It's like, police is supposed to protect us, bro.
Oh, little puppy. Don't hurt the dog.
They're savages, sorry, بس إنه look at this.
They're beating a protester
For
right
a
now.
fucking animal. يعني for the rights of an animal, they are beating a man up.
But everyone's cucked, man. Look, Kamena.
This is insane.
I'm just gonna tell you why they're beating this guy up real quick. These guys probably earn like barely minimum wage. This lady probably tipped them, like gave them like $100 each. Like, yo, protect the land. You're gonna have Haida. And now for that $100, because those guys are so desperate. And I'm not saying it makes it right. They're gonna kill someone. They're willing to kill someone if they step on the land right now.
Very good point that you made, actually, because I do want to talk about like morality and like buying your soul عشوائي يعني العالم okay بتقول إنه there was this question that used to be asked before, like, oh my god, would you do this for $1 million? Would you do this for $100,000? Whatever. Okay, these are like things that we were doing hypothetically, and it kind of makes sense. But now people are selling themselves for a fucking $1, a meal. People are selling themselves for the fucking lowest amount of money, and that's like the reality of moral decay we've come to.
So this has been doing this for 3 years. Look, this is a post from 3 years. Rola
I had no idea.
So apparently you were telling me like so apparently activists were able to kind of like delay the construction of this, but now that the war started, the government has been distracted. So like the whole military, everyone's focused on the war. So she's taking that as an opportunity to like go back and like continue construction, like sneakily, like, oh, no one's paying attention to this. Let me go build this house real quick. So that's why I think there's been a reactivation of the humanitarians and like the ones that are fighting for this, because she's trying to take advantage of the situation right now. So it is like apparently this was kind of handled.
عم بنقل لكم الصورة من مغارة الفقري بعمشيت تنعرفكم على صاحبة المغارة. تنعرفكم على صاحبة المغارة. معكم فريد أبي يونس. نحن اليوم ب 27 أيار 2022 نحن مدافعين عن هيدي المغارة وعن إنه ما يقام أي مشروع فوقها أو بمحيزاتها. تفضلوا. رح نعرفكم على صاحبة المغارة. هيدي الفقمة. بونجور. بونجور توا.
عم بيحكيها فرنش، عم تحكيها فرنسي. بونجور توا.
هيدي حيوان، هاي الفقمة اليوم بمغارة الفقمة. تفضل.
That's a video. Look, here's a video.
I want to make a whole fucking PowerPoint presentation to actually like pinpoint what they do to the
This is 8 years ago.
environment.
This is from 8 years ago. Someone found. So is she building it Beroshe? Is this where she's building it?
No, it's Amshit.
She's in Amshit. Well, there's monk seals in the Roshe coming, so apparently they have somewhere else to go. Look at this chunky little guy.
Somewhere else to go, babe.
No, I wouldn't know. It's not the only place where there's monk
You
seals.
sounded very Zionist right when you said that.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry.
We cannot say that. Never.
Okay. But like saying they have somewhere else to go is basically the ideology.
No, I'm saying at least there's another cave with. Yeah, we don't only have one spot with monk seals. We have multiple locations
بس
with monk
إذا أنت
seals.
قاعد بالحمرة ما حتى نقول على هيدا كرمال يعني.
I'm not saying they should move. I'm just saying it's nice that we have more monk seals than I thought. I thought we only had one cave. We have 2 caves of monk seals at the very least. Techno music. Wait, I want to watch it hop a little bit on his tummy. Bloing, 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 bloop.
They're too sweet. A 2-cave solution.
He got scared.
Good one, Drac.
He got scared. No, don't get that close to him. Let him go.
They're actually very friendly. Like when you go deep diving, they don't have a problem being close to humans.
Yeah, they're so cute.
They're so friendly.
A sweet little baby.
هلا بعدين بيقولوا لك banned communication with dolphins. Search it, guys. Why do you think humans can't communicate with dolphins? It's an actual thing. It's illegal to communicate with dolphins. Please take some time out of your day and watch some interesting information about that.
Well, anyways, that's the story, folks. I guess when I don't know what the updates are. If they've been able to stop her again. Oh, shoo. No. That lady, Rula, stop. Leave the seals alone. Seals,
If anyone is near Amshit and can go protest at the site, repost anything that's related to it, it would help, I'm sure.
Oh, that's the video for that. In terms of, that's everything we had. I wanted to watch a Lego video. Someone made like a nice little takedown of Lego. Not that I'm going to agree with it, with everything, of course, but it's a very nice video. XQC, a bunch of people are reacting to it. The Lego community is up in arms over this video, so I wanted to kind of watch it. But we've already been streaming for 2.5 hours. Maybe I should watch it on a separate video, but then if I wait too long, it's going to be lame. Let's start it together. Let's start it a little bit.
Is it long?
It's 30 minutes.
30 minutes? I want to eat.
So reacting, yeah, we got to stop. So reacting to it's going to take an hour at least, folks. We're calling it short. Let me just change the title
You're
of
going
this
to keep me up till 2
quick.
a.m. to fucking do a Lego review. بدي أكل شاورما ولا.
Oh, yeah. Lebanon War and Mamdani. And Mamdani drama.
Oh my god, I have to read this fun fact by Drak the Reaper. I don't know if I say any of your names right, guys, but you have to accept that I never will. There's actually laws in a lot of diving spots where you aren't supposed to play with the seals because they're so curious. They will just play with you all day and not hunt for food.
Oh.
Come the fuck on. This is the fucking species they're trying to kill off the face of the planet.
Little seals.
That's so cute.
I'll try to watch that Lego video. Maybe I could do a special stream on Sunday where I can watch Lego video
your
and then do something else. Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll have some fun with that Lego video.
I'm leaving at 3 on Sundays or 4, so you have time.
All day to stream. My name is Abu Jihad is waiting. We might actually be slamming some Jabour. Abu Jihad is closed. It's too late. Jabour's got that shawarma. Everyone who's in the chat, thank you so much for being here and joining us tonight for this chill impromptu stream. Seated down under. Thank you so much for the generous 50 gifted. That was insane. You just made our night. That was fucking crazy. Jim D. Dukers, nice to see you earlier. We love you so much. Thank you for the generous super chats. Everybody who sent in a super chat, we appreciate you. We love you. It was nice to see Jim. Haven't seen him in a couple of days. We love you all. Thank you so much again for the donations on the fundraiser. You guys came fucking through. Maybe we can use some of the money to save the seals. Who knows? Let's give some of the seals some cash.
Let's go bribe the people. Let's over bribe Ruba, whatever the fuck her name is. What's her name?
And we got a live stream right during. We got a donation. Dipna Gavin gave us donated 25 euros while we were streaming. All the oil. Donated $2. Thank you, all the oil. Laura Flynn also with a 10 British pounds 13 hours ago. An anonymous, and also Fatima Al-Mughanni with a $5 dono. Thank you so much, Fatima. And thank a lot of these people. Erica Stills, Nick Mower, Anonymous, Mish 1381, Catherine, also Eric, 34 years old, looking for a girlfriend. That's his phone number. Text them with a $1 donation. We got people looking for love, baby, in the comments.
Oh my God, let's do a Love is Blind digital edition.
There we go. I cannot take that responsibility.
I will take that responsibility. I've matched up at least 2 people that got married in this lifetime, so I'm ready. I'm ready to make you find your love is blind.
We appreciate you all. Thank you. No stream tomorrow night on Saturday. No stream. Sunday night stream, either solo or with the boys for a Better Left Unsaid episode. I've texted them. I'm waiting for their answer. We'll see what happens, folks. And then no stream Monday, Tuesday, but then we're back on Wednesday and we're slamming the rest of next week. We're going fucking crazy. Excuse me. Everyone, we love you. We appreciate you. Have a great night. Thank you for all of your well wishes and everyone wishing we are safe. We are here. Lebanon will stand. We will stand with Lebanon. We will fight for the South. We will fight for our land. And as always, do not worry.